Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.
We had a little bit of a hiatus, but Power Word Nerd is back with some D&D mini campaign streaming.
That was too much energy.
Ian, why don't you recap what Prince, think about it, what Prince did at our last session?
Sure. Let's see. Figuring out where my notes left off. So we did a trader hunt.
What the fuck? My notes make no sense.
Nope, that wasn't last session.
Last session, we got the trader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we found the trader.
And we got the Jatir.
We did all that.
Prince killed somebody?
Yeah, you killed the Murin. Murin was his name.
Yeah, I
You
killed
did kill
Murin.
Murin. What a douche.
Prince or Murin?
Prince.
Prince is just killing everybody, soaking up the XP.
This is like my Halloween one-shot. Everybody's killing everyone.
Hey, my character didn't kill anyone in the Halloween one-shot.
Fair enough.
Actually, no, he killed his own daughter. But besides that...
Which is
she was
she's already dead.
Yeah.
It was Mercy. Then we saw land. There was a strange dark fog covering the entirety of the landmass. The fog towered high into the sky. There was less than 100 feet of the shoreline visible. There was a smashed galley close to the shore and some people on shore. The sigil on the galley was red background, white shovel. It was the sigil of the Cowbraid Alliance, who were independent in the war. And the small boat had a Golden Tusk flag. And there was some smoke coming from that spot. We learned that 2 days ago a galley arrived with the gnome archaeologists from the Schlottenhat Guild from the Cowbraid Alliance. They were fleeing. They were attacked by a dragon with antlers and a lion's mane, a piazza.
See, I had that written down too, and it makes no sense to me. What is it? I got flying beast, green dragon, deer, antlers, lion's mane, pizzas, giant snakes? Question mark. Like, I don't understand any of my notes. It's too long ago. It makes no sense to
Those
me.
beasts supposedly hunt giant snakes.
Schlong hats.
Yep. No, the Schlonghats are the guild.
Okay.
And the Schlonghats witnessed a giant battle on the sea to the north between the Moonronians and the Tartaians.
The wreckage we drove through.
And the wolves were allied with the Tartaians, and most of them were destroyed. Teclis has been gone for weeks. And there was a narrow path leading into the cliffs that we followed. We came across two members of the Misfit Bastards. Roland disguised himself as Ernie.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
And talked with them. They very quickly saw through
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
the ruse.
They didn't see through the ruse. You guys attacked them, I thought.
Oh, wait, through those pirates? Yeah.
Yeah, we
you guys
ambushed
attacked
them.
them.
Oh, yeah.
Vekni used water to put out the torches of one of them, and Prince attempted to shoot the other torch but missed. Vekni promptly got her ass kicked.
Good notes.
And
Fuck.
Prince and Roland very quickly
He's like a
dispatched the two
stenographer.
pirates.
You see him over there, just like,
These are good fucking notes.
yeah, these notes
We
suck.
We returned to the shore, took a long
Pizzas.
rest,
The fuck?
and then headed back in and found the ruins of a city and a large crater that was half the size of the city in the middle of it. And we climbed down into the crater and found a narrow passage in the wall of the crater, and that is where we stopped.
It was Napa. He went like this.
Whole city blown up.
My notes say Dragoon Valeria.
Get mace.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Teclis Metanome at Port Dragonfly. Small pay of incense. Feathered scabbard for a short sword. White and blue scabbard.
Oh, we found those in the
that.
crater.
Yeah.
Tekla Smith the Gnome in Port Dragonfly.
Met a gnome, not metanome, one word.
Metrodome.
God.
Keep time.
Roland?
You want my viewpoint?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so last time we played, we were on the hunt for a trader, and when we left off, Roland had found another person without their face in the below crew decks. So we were trying to figure out who it was, and we found out that he had a tattoo of one of the boatswains. So we rounded up all the boatswain, and we started asking about their backstories and stuff like that. And then we found one guy. Let me see if I wrote his name down.
There was Yeats, Fred,
Wait,
Mr. Pop Loco, Killa,
Kakoa. Yeah, Kakoa was this guy with blue hair, and all the boatswain were supposed to be have one other best friend on the crew, and Kakoa was supposed to be best friends with, I think, Ginzaw, but yet he wasn't able to recall much about Ginzaw, and he didn't act like the guy was his best friend. So we started to think that maybe the body that we found, the hair was cut off because it was blue. So I think at one point Vekni just punched him because she was pretty sure he was the one, and then Roland cast Charm Person to find, and it succeeded, and he asked him if he was the one, and he was, so he dropped his disguise. And then we took him to the brig, and then Vekni went to go get the captain, and meanwhile the guy's still charmed, and he's saying how he's definitely going to break out and still kill us all. So Prince slits his throat while after Roland leaves, but Roland kind of had a feeling that Prince was going to do that, but since he killed his best friend Mackie on the ship, he was all right with it.
Poor Mackie. Rip.
Yeah, so when he comes back with, I think, Vekni and the captain, they find out that the guy had his throat slit, and Roland doesn't know it, but Prince made a deal with the Wanti, I forget his name, Molbrax, to say that it was the other guy, his partner, who killed him to prevent him from talking. And then later on, Vekni, Roland, and Prince meet up, and Vekni's pissed off that she had to lie to the captain for Prince. And then we all decided to get the idea to just poison Molbrax because he was going to betray us. So
Molbrax would never do something like that.
So Roland cooks up the tuna that Vekni caught a week ago, and he gives Molbrax a poison amount of tuna, and Molbrax passed away in the night.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you poisoned and killed him.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
damn.
yeah, about that time we get to the island, and from there the story is pretty much what Ian said. Roland almost falls down a giant pit and dies.
Oh yeah,
Would have been the most anticlimactic death ever.
So close to being dead.
Yeah, but yeah, he survived. So now they're all down there in the cave, and they just found another opening, and they're investigating that. So that's it.
Okay. So you guys see that opening in the cave, and as I said, it's pretty narrow, and you could see through it that the ground is mucky and there's water. I would actually say that there are several inches of water in this damp area. And when you look down through this opening, you could see there's like a pretty long hallway. It's very mucky and wet.
Is it dark?
It is dark.
Oh, so I'll make sure I have a torch lit.
Yeah, there isn't lights on the walls or anything like that. I think you have quite a few torches.
Yeah,
we do. We actually found a few in the discarded tent, or the abandoned tent.
So, how far down does this go, or we can't see it end?
It looks like the hallway goes for a little while, and looks like there's a door or something. Several feet, maybe 25 feet in, there's a door on the left, and then another 20 feet after that, there's a door on the right, and then all the way down, another 50 feet past that, you see it looks like the hallway ends.
Now, where is this hallway? I'm sorry. Didn't we find a crack on the side of the crater?
Yep.
We walked into a basement?
Yeah, so basically
Okay.
you walk through this crack and you're in some kind of underground.
Dungeon,
It's
basement
the
thing?
bottom of some kind of building.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's a door to the left, a door to the right, and one further down.
And further down, you can see the hallway ends. You can't really see what's down there from where you are. It's pretty far down.
All right. So Vekni, I have dark vision. You have dark vision, right?
I do, half elf.
Prince, let us go first so the light doesn't give us away.
Makes sense.
So I'll use shape water, and every step the water just goes away from my feet, so I don't
So you'll
step in
get
the
wet?
water. Yep. And so
How much water can that push?
5 square feet.
5 square feet of water.
It's a lot
Really?
of water. Yeah.
And what do you to activate that? Does it take an action,
It's a
free
cantrip.
action? It's a cantrip. So it's like an action in combat. It would be action.
Yeah, I guess in combat, but
Okay.
we're not in combat.
No, you're not. I'm just asking.
It is
Okay.
1 action.
Okay. Sure. So you're going over to the door on the left?
A 5-foot cube of water. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll move over to the door.
So you see there's like it's a wooden door. It's like soggy, wet. There's like a brass handle. It looks like.
I'll crack it open and look inside.
So you try to push the door open, and you can feel like there's a little bit of resistance, like there's some kind of muck or something probably. But the door does crack open, and you see a room inside. It's not a huge room. It's a pretty modest sized room. You see there's a bookshelf in the room. You see some small statues. You can't really see what they are from where you are. That's really all you see.
Is there another door or anything in that room?
No.
I'll whisper, Vekni, what do you see?
I see a bookshelf, and some boxes.
There aren't any boxes in there. Statues.
Statues.
Okay.
Does it look like a shrine or something?
No. No.
I'll go in.
Okay.
I'll just look around.
You look around, and so the statues, now that you're closer, they're not very big. They're like maybe like medium, like think like lawn gnome size statues. And statues are of a woman. They're not colored. They're just like stone statues. It's like a woman. She looks like she's wearing like a fancy type clothing, like a veil, and she looks like kind of eloquent.
Does it look like a certain race?
Like it's probably human, but it could be elven. The ears don't look elven, but the statues don't have a lot of detail.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Roland's gonna look at the bookshelf and like look at the books, see if
Okay.
first off if he could understand like the language that they're written in.
So there aren't many books on the bookshelf,
Okay.
and what's there is mostly like soggy and like waterlogged. Like this is a very like humid area with a lot of just moisture in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But you do find 2 tomes that you can kind of like.
I want to read them.
look at.
Get out of here, Prince! You already killed all the NPCs.
I read every book on the fucking bookshelf.
So if things are crossed out, just assume that it just doesn't exist.
It's redacted.
All right.
Yeah, they don't exist. I was like mistakes that I would have made on these pages.
Alright.
So those are the 2 tomes that you find.
I read them before I passed them to Brad.
And I'm actually reading them right now.
No.
I transcribed them. I'll get transcription next week.
I took a picture of them and put them on our Facebook page.
Would Roland have heard of the lightning goddess?
Make a religion check.
Roland.
Prince is just staying in the hallway with his torch, keeping an eye out on things.
Fair enough.
18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, so you are familiar. You've heard in your travels with the Munronian military of various gods in the world, and you have heard of Seltwegus before. She's a difficult lightning goddess, very harsh. It kind of clicks in your head, like oh, I think that this god is somehow related to Jatir. I think I've heard something about that.
All right. Prince is in the room now too.
Hallway.
What's up?
Hallway.
Hallway. All right. I'll call over to Vekni. I'll say, Vekni.
I would love to read those books.
Yeah, so I'll pass one of the books to Vekni, and I'll say, this appears to be one of the religious places for the lightning goddess Seltugius. Seltugius. Saltugius. The book I passed, you said that there might be magic items and riches in here. I'll say all the book I got says is this book provides details of a lesser god, the lightning goddess. Her name is Saltugius. Saltugius has control over thunder and lightning. She is said to be difficult. Nothing else of interest in this book. So he'll kind of toss it aside after reading it. So I got 15 XP.
You get 15 XP for reading aloud, yes.
Vekni's just thumbing through this small book, and she's reading. She goes, "It looks like this is in common. I'm guessing. Okay. It looks like this book was written by an Archbishop Clegarion, leader of the how do you say it? The god's name?
Saltuigus.
Saltuigus party. It contains prayers and songs honoring Saltuigus, goddess of lightning. You know, the basic philosophy in this book is as follows. You're worshipping and paying homage to Clitoigus.
Clitoigus. Oh my god.
Nobody can find her, though.
No one can find the Clitoigus.
Man, she must be around the G-spot or something. Good fortune will happen to yourself and loved ones. How is it?
Saltuigus.
Saltuigus.
Toy.
Temple in
like
Jatia
Saltuigus.
is sacred. Non-believers are not permitted. Do you believe? Do you believe in Saltuigus?
I've only heard of her in passing. I don't really believe in her, no.
I don't know. Powerful magic items, incredible knowledge, blah 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 blah. Sales treasure. There are stockpiles of treasure are contained here.
And
As
magic
tributes-
items.
As tributes to this goddess.
Maybe
15 XP for reading it.
I'm gonna just look over at these statues. Are they just anything in them?
You could examine them, but I'm not gonna have you roll. There's nothing to find. They're just stone statues. Like I said, they're very plain.
You know, our biggest hit video was me and Grayson building the Legos.
How many views did that get?
40 something.
nice.
Thanks, guys.
Roland will check behind the bookshelf, see if there's like anything, because he heard about the treasure, so he's looking
Okay.
for any like hidden.
There isn't anything behind the bookshelf.
All right, I'll walk back in the hallway and I'll take the soggy book and I'll just slam it in Prince's chest. Be like, there is a goddess here and there's lots of treasure, so shall we go find it?
Yes.
So I'll continue down the hallway.
So like I said, there's a door on the right, and then there's like the hallway keeps going.
I'll peek in that door.
So again, it's a soggy door. You push, there's a little resistance because there's like all muck and sogginess on the ground.
Moist.
Very moist. So in the door, you see
Women hate that word.
Yeah.
they don't like it. So this room has all kinds of fancy furnishings in it. So it's got like tapestries, couches, little coffee tables, but it looks fancy. And there's water damage on the things, but that you could tell that they're fine things.
Anything of interest besides fancy furniture?
Search the stuff that's in there.
Sure.
There's, like I said, there's a coffee table, there's like an armoire, there's couches.
All right, I'll check the armoire.
Okay. Roll a investigation.
Crit 20.
Right, you found 40 gold pieces in the armoire.
Okay. Is that it? There's nothing else in there?
I'll say that if you continue to search the room, you do not find anything else of value in the room.
All right, I will walk out and I'll be like, boys, hold out your hands.
All right. Roland holds his hand out.
And I'll drop 10 gold in each of your hands.
Oh. That's fine.
Awesome. Thank you.
And I'll keep moving down the hallway,
You didn't-
spreading the water out.
So you walk another 50 feet to get to the end of the hallway, and now it looks like the hallway turns right, and then it continues.
Do we see anything else? Or is it just an empty hallway?
the hallway just it goes far down, and you can't really see what's at the end of it.
No, as we're walking down the hallway, is there anything on the walls, or is it just plain walls?
The walls are plain. They're kind of covered with like I'm not really sure what it would be called, but what's like that green slick shit?
Mold?
I
Moss?
guess we could say like moss, like a wet like moss covering on the walls. But this does appear to be a man-made, obviously a man-made tunnel, as these are rooms with stuff in them.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a cave. It is part of a structure. It was built.
Yeah, continue down the hallway.
Okay. So you go another 80 feet down the hallway, and you get to a wooden door at the end, straight ahead, and it's all soggy and moist.
Oh, I'm just gonna step back and be like, Roland, don't you see what's behind that door?
Yeah, sure, if you want, Vekni. And Roland will crack it open and peek inside.
So this room is quite a bit bigger than the other two rooms. I would say it's almost twice as big as the other two rooms that you saw. You do see that on the left side of the room, there's another door. And the room itself, you see that there's many cloth sacks all spread throughout the room on the ground. There's also wooden shelves. Many of them are like in a dilapidated condition. There's also wooden shelves lining the walls, and those are also like have these fairly large like cloth sacks.
All right. I'll look back at Vekni and I'll say, "There's another door across the way, and then there's a bunch of leather sacks all about the room. Might be something good inside them."
Well, let's find out.
All right. So I'll open the door all the way.
Okay.
I'll go inside.
You do detect like this fairly strong aroma. It smells like something like old and musty and maybe like a little bit sour.
Does it look like a food store?
Yes.
All right. I'll just draw my sword and cut open one of the sacks.
Okay. So you see like you cut it open and you do see what appears to be some maggots, some blackened rubbish. You can't really make out exactly what was in there, in that bag.
She pulls her scarf up over her nose.
Why would they keep bags of maggots?
Well, sweet boy, I would assume that they were once not maggots.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. It seems like this Saltoigus group hasn't been here in quite some time. If the food is that eaten away.
That's a good point. Let's keep moving.
All right, so we'll go to the door at the other end of the room.
Okay.
Roland will crack that one open, and
So you try to open the door and you feel that there's resistance and it's not really giving.
this
It's not locked, but it's not giving.
this one's not opening. I think there's something blocking it from the other side.
Is it a push or a pull?
It's a push.
All right, Roland will like throw his shoulder into it.
Okay. Why don't you roll a strength?
Sure.
While that's happening, Prince would like to search this room for anything
Maggots.
hidden, any hidden mechanisms or anything like that.
So you're not looking at the bags. You're looking at like
The walls
the
and
walls
stuff.
and stuff.
All right. That's 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So you shoulder block the door, and you kind of bounce off, and you take one bludgeoning, and you fail to open it.
Oof.
Ian, why don't you roll an investigation?
I'm master of that.
Is that a crit one?
It's a 3, so that's a 1.
So you do not find anything.
We have a -2 to investigation.
Intelligence.
Damn,
You're gonna be using that.
I ain't found shit.
I got a +1, so I'm not that good at it either.
Something.
Vekni's going to laugh at Roland. She goes, "Move out of the way, boy," and I will kick the
course.
door.
Roll strength.
Wouldn't that be an attack? Since
roll-
I'm a monk.
Just roll strength.
Oh man,
Break your ankle.
I don't have any strength.
Not even Dex.
Rolled an 8, right, Brett?
I rolled yes.
An 11.
Okay. So the door, you kick the door, it does like budge and like crack open, and like you hear like a sloshing sound, like you move some like wet muckiness that was probably on the ground, blocking the door.
Vekni stands back and be like, "That's how it's done, boy."
Oh, that was awesome.
Is there enough room to slide through?
You could wedge yourself and get through the door.
I suck in my titties and go around the door.
Is there enough room?
Probably not. Stacked.
So you see when you get through the door that it was the muck was a little thicker. There's still like that. It's still wet, but it's like the muck was a little thicker than it was in the earlier parts of this area.
Okay.
Also, you see that you're kind of at a crossroads a little bit. You see that there's a hallway to your left, right outside the door. Hallway to your left, hallway going to the right, and then straight ahead there's another way to go.
Another door or another hallway?
Nope, another hallway.
Straight ahead.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Roland will squeeze himself through the home door that Vekni made.
Okay.
I'll say, oh wow, we got a lot of options now.
Yep.
Yeah. Roland will try to open the door on the right like a crack and see what's in it.
There's no door on the right. There's a hallway.
Oh. Did you say there was a door on the left then?
Maybe I misspoke. There's a hallway to the left, a hallway to the right, and a hallway straight ahead.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Alright, I'll say, which way do you think we should go, Vekni? Captain.
Well, there are 3 hallways. There are 3 of us.
I mean, if you...
No. I'm kidding. But we can tell that Teclis has not come through this way, because those doors would have been opened.
That's true. But the book did say there could be treasure and items down here.
Yes, but our mission was to find Teclis. But treasure is good too. What do you think, Prince?
Prince is still in the other room searching.
Yeah. Did you find anything?
He hasn't even realized you guys have left the room yet.
Oh God.
I think Prince is still in the other room.
I'll walk up to the intersection
Okay.
and look down the left hallway.
It looks like it turns right. Look, there's a bend. And you can't really see what's past there.
Well, this one turns to the right.
It goes down about 50 feet and turns right.
And I'll turn and look down the other way.
Like behind you?
Yeah.
That one goes about 50 feet back, and there's a door.
So there's a door down this way and straight ahead.
And if you look straight ahead, you see it looks like there is about 30 feet down the hallway. It looks like there's probably a door on the right, but then the hallway keeps going, and it looks like it turns left further down.
Well, it looks like these 2 hallways will intersect just by looking. The one turns this way, the one turns this way. Well, shall we get Prince or let him look through the moldy food?
Well, we don't know what's down here, so we should stay together.
Alright. Prince!
So at this point, Prince looks around and realizes he's alone. Quickly scampers to catch up with the rest of the party.
Well, did you find anything in the sheet food?
No. He's like blinking his eyes because he's been holding the torch in front of his face to check the walls.
Well, we have an option. There is left, straight, and to the right. It looks like straight and left will intersect at some point. They both turn in the same direction.
There's 3 of us and 3 passages.
So that's what I was thinking too. But Roland made a good point. We don't know what's down here.
That's true.
So, which way, boys?
Well, if the 2 look like they meet up, we should pick one of them first, right?
That's good. So let's continue straight.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So
You go straight, like I said, 30 feet in, there's a door on the right, wooden door.
I'll open it.
Okay. It opens pretty easily.
Is the water still in the hallways here?
Yes. You open the door and you see a room filled with multiple bookshelves full of soggy books, it looks like. There's also some broken crates of miscellaneous things around the floor. It's like kind of like messy in there.
Okay. I'll head in and start checking out the crates.
Okay. So why don't you roll? Why don't each of you roll an investigation?
Sure.
If you're all looking.
Yep.
13.
Okay.
14.
Yeesh. 8.
You rolled an 8.
I got the
Okay.
highest plus to that too.
Ian, you find some kind of a spell scroll.
Ooh.
So you pick it up, and in common you see that it's a spell scroll of Thorn Whip.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Kevin, you find 10 crossbow bolts amongst the rubbish on the ground.
That'll go well with your crossbow.
And Brett,
Yeah.
with your bad roll,
Yeah.
you
Roll initiative.
fall
It's
into a
mimic.
trap.
Of course I
Roll
do.
initiative. Vekni will just raise up the 10 crossbow bolts and be like, you boys need these?
Do
I'm
have-
good.
Do I have a crossbow? Let me see.
Prince
I actually
is
do have a
currently
crossbow.
In the dilemma of does he give the scroll to the spellcaster or does he read it for experience?
You don't get experience for reading the spell scroll. Actually, right, you don't get it. You don't fall in the trap. You find this book. The things I wrote out, I just wrote out because the printer you couldn't read when I
Wait,
printed it out.
before you read it, I'll trade you a spell scroll for the book.
Huh. It's not a bad deal, actually. Alright. So Roland will read out loud the book he found. This book details the tenets of the People's Party and the Democratic People's Republic of Jater. The People's Party is mostly concerned with the following: international outreach, government-provided safety net, communal property, speech codes, burning of...
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh.
Ian,
Speech codes, burning of organized religion, and shared wealth for
I like
all.
that he rolled the lowest and he gets the XP.
You guys are going to find that
Did you
book no matter what you
burning
roll.
of organized
That's why.
religion?
The other items you might not find.
Or banning.
Oh, banning.
Banning or burning?
Banning.
Okay.
It's like burning of organized religion.
Well,
Hardcore.
Aggressive
the
group.
printer was shitty, so Dan
Yeah.
wrote equally shitty below it.
Yeah. My printer works now, viewers. In case you're concerned about my
Banning
printer.
of organized religion, government intervention in daily life, shared wealth for all. Well, this doesn't sound very democratic.
Is that the Green New Deal? Did you literally just print out the Green New Deal?
No.
Community party. Well, it's
Burning religions?
I mean, the CCP is the People's Party.
Sounds like this Kaltoigus group was kind of
Socialists.
socialist. Is it shared wealth for all, government
Yep.
intervention in
Dude, that's
daily
socialism.
life.
That's 100% socialism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Banning of organized religion.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
So they followed the lightning goddess and they're banning organized religion?
Well, wait. Oh, maybe this isn't the Celtoigus party. Maybe it's the People's Party. I guess they had a bunch of
Commie bastards.
different parties.
We get 15 XP for reading that.
Tinks.
He's gonna be leveled up. He's gonna be level 5. Vekni be level 2.
Huh.
God, what level would books be?
68. All right. Yeah. So this. It seems like there were a bunch of parties that used to live in Jater.
Well, the party that we are looking for is techless, so none of this political bullshit matters. The city is destroyed.
It's true. It must have happened a long time ago.
Alright, boys, let's keep going.
All right.
So you leave the room.
Yep.
You keep going down the hallway and you see that it turns left.
Okay.
As we're going to leave the room, Prince is going to be like, Roland, you should probably take this. I don't really know what to do with it. He's going to give you the scroll.
All right. Roland will just like look at the scroll and will say, "Oh, thanks. This might come in handy. Thanks, Prince."
Yeah, no problem. I don't think I can use it though. I got my sword.
I think anyone can use a scroll, right? Like mechanics wise.
I don't know, it's on the Discord.
All right. I'll have to log on to the internet to look at it too. Scroll of Thorn Whip.
Bylaws, section 5.
Alright, so we're going down the hall and to the left, right?
Yep. You see ahead of you there's a door about 50 feet down.
Does this look like all the other doors?
Yeah.
Oh boy. This place is massive. It's like a whole underground city beneath the city.
This is weird.
Yeah. I'm still not seeing any of that treasure that they sent Teclis here to look for.
Prince is going to open the next door.
Okay. Well, as you walk closer to the door, you begin to hear this really loud, it sounds like croaking, like a frog, but like really loud as you get closer to the door.
Yeah, Prince is going to stop approaching the door.
Roland will whisper to Prince and Vekni, "What was that?"
It sounded like a frog.
But like a big frog.
Did it sound like a big frog?
It's loud.
Could be a bullfrog.
Does it sound like it's coming from the passageway or the door?
So it's coming from behind the door.
Okay. I think we found the frog room.
Well, you know,
Maybe the maggots are to feed the frogs.
Maybe
that is a good point.
Maybe it's
We have eaten frog legs.
Maybe it's
They are
the
delicious.
frog party.
I've never heard of that before. That must be a cultural thing.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
You're gonna go all the way up to the door?
How far from the door are we?
Like 30 feet.
Oh, we're that far away?
Yeah, 20 feet.
The door is actually a frog.
It's a mimic frog. Yeah, I'll go up to the door.
So you see that the door handle it's a very plain brass handle. There's no keyhole, no lock mechanism on the door.
And is the croaking still going on?
Yeah, now it's louder because you're like right by where it's
Now
coming
that I'm
from.
right next to it, is it like... Can I tell that it's from something big or it's just from a frog?
It's loud. It sounds like it could be multiple sources of sound.
Vekni, if you want to...
Why don't you roll perception?
Okay.
DC's 15 here.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Vekni, I can open a door from a distance. You might want to stay away.
17.
Okay. So you believe that you could detect, like, it sounds like almost 5 distinct separate croaks.
Okay.
There are multiple frogs in there. Oh, something making a frog noise.
Sounds like really loud, though.
And what else is down this hallway? It's just turns
the door.
left. Oh, this is the end of the hallway?
Oh, so the hallway turned left, and you went down. You guys already went down, and then there's a door. That's where it ends.
And there's still water on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we open the door?
Well, I did.
All right.
What's the worst that could happen?
I can open it from a distance with my mage hand.
Well, then we won't see what's in there.
Well, if the thing making the croaking is like right in front of the door, we'll be able to see it, and it won't be able to be close enough to attack us.
Does the door pull out or push in?
Pushes in.
Okay.
Well, if we push it in, we could always slam it shut. It's not like they can push against it.
I mean, I guess if they're just frogs, they won't be able to.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Prince? They are just frogs.
Yeah, it's just frogs. I mean, how bad could it be?
See, you get it.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will crack the door open.
Before you do that, Prince is going to quickly put a hand on your shoulder, and he's going to hand you his torch, and he's going to be like, when you open it, throw this in there.
Isn't the ground all wet like everywhere?
Yeah, Prince wouldn't think of that.
Okay.
And Prince is going to try and hide in the darkness.
Darkness.
So you guys are trying to be sneaky and throwing a torch into the room?
Well,
Prince is trying to be sneaky at least.
He's hiding.
how do
in
you
the back.
sneak with a torch?
That's why he's giving it to you to throw in so that he'll be in the darkness.
Oh, okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You know what? How about I hand the torch to Roland and be like, how about you opens the door? now see if something goes wrong, I could freeze the door shut.
Freeze it? With what?
And I shape the water and it freezes right in front of you.
No.
Doesn't your spell slots do that?
It's a cantrip.
Well,
Shape of water?
I haven't seen anybody use that ability ever. Seems like it's pretty useful.
I'm very creative.
Okay.
I'll say, all right, if you think it's safe, Vekni, and Rolan will
You can freeze water provided there's no creatures in it. Water
Turn.
freezes in 1 hour. Unfreezes in 1 hour.
You make shurikens.
You can do 5 cubic feet like that?
That's a lot of ice.
That is.
just,
For a cantrip.
just ice. Harambe. All right, so Roland take the torch from Vekni, and
Okay.
he'll. Is it a knob or a?
It's a knob.
Okay. He'll slowly turn the knob.
With the torch?
Oh, he's got 2 hands. So he's got the torch and.
Yeah, sure.
What?
No, okay.
He'll turn the doorknob with one hand and his torch in the other, and he'll kind of fling it open and then throw the torch in there and like step back.
Flicking the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
And you're
I'm
just,
thinking is like
you're just blind flinging it?
fucking Yoshi.
Roll
throws the door.
roll d20.
Roll a d20.
Unmodified.
Bing!
If you rolled 11 or higher, then...
13.
Okay. Alright. So you
Otherwise
set
you
the door
miss
open,
the door.
you throw the torch, and the torch lands on a spot that is not submerged in water.
Nice.
But instantly catches on fire.
No. You see that the room that you opened up, the room that you opened the door into, does have torches lit along the sides of the room.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But you know, it's like a long room. It's not waterlogged. It is parts of the room. Large parts of the room are submerged.
It's
Or
sprung.
It's actually the water is actually like you can't tell how deep it is, but it doesn't seem like there's ground. Like it's actually submerged. Straight across from you, you see 5 green frog-like humanoid creatures sitting in chairs, surrounded by like piles of rubbish and like debris and garbage. One of the frogmen wears this red cape that's it's very fancy, but it's also like mottled and rotten. Like it's like an old discarded like king's cape or something, but it's old and like fucking raggedy. I'm not going to let you roll against their perception because I don't think you were very sneaky in what you did.
Nah, I
So-
wasn't trying to be.
The frogman wearing the red cape, he stands from his chair, looks directly at all of you, points, and then croaks super fucking loud. And you guys can roll priority.
Okay.
Alright, you guys deal some damage. I'll finish them off.
God,
It's the best strat.
Vekni, you are up.
Charge in there.
Vekni will look at Roland like an uh-oh face, and she'll grab the door from his hand, slam it shut, and use shape water to make ice across the door to lock it shut.
Okay. Does it say anything about the physics of the ice?
It says, you choose an area of water that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in one of the following ways. Instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction. This movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage. You cause water to form in simple shapes and animate in your direction. And this change lasts an hour. Change the water's color. And you can freeze water provided that there are no creatures in it, and the water unfreezes in an hour.
Okay. All right.
So
You're
just get a 5-foot cube of water, ish, and like surround the door like this way.
Okay. Why don't you do that? Is it then your turn?
I'll turn to him and be like, "Well, that was the wrong room."
I think so.
Yeah, moving on.
Knew they sounded big.
I don't know whose idea it was to throw the torch.
Rolling.
You hear, so that's on your turn, right? So you hear like a bunch of splashing and croaking coming from inside the room.
Oh, I'll move away from the door.
Like all your movement.
Yeah, I'll move. Ooh,
Okay.
yeah, I'll move away from
Roll.
I got 40 feet. Damn.
Yeah, he'll move away from the door, and then he'll take a ready action, Eldritch Blast, if one of the frog things comes through.
So 30 feet back, and
Yeah.
then ready action. Okay. Prince?
Well, if everyone else is walking away, then he's going to walk away.
So you guys are going to just continue to retreat?
Probably, right?
Well, as we're backing away, there is a problem with retreating, because they will always be at our back.
Yeah, they also might know these tunnels better than we do.
And there might be other ways for them to get around. Were there doors? Oh, we didn't really look in there.
I would say that you didn't really give it a chance
Yeah.
to really...
So
Threw a torch in there and then froze the door and ran away.
perhaps we set an ambush and I could defrost the door, and we could try to get them out one at a time.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Who should we use as bait?
I'll do it.
So
What do you mean, bait?
well, the other two can hide in the shadows, and I can defrost the door. He can have his torch lit, and they'll be distracted by the light.
I'm really good at hiding.
I mean,
That is true.
I could just hold the torch in my mage hand when they come through the door.
Well, then we won the fight. We got mage hand.
What if we all stand on one side of the door and have Mage Hand hold the torch on the other side of the door, so that they come out and they see the torch and they chase after it, and we're at their backs.
And then I could, once one comes out, I could freeze the door again.
Yeah, that too.
I think that's a good idea. I'll go over to the door, and I'll tie a rope onto the doorknob, so
Okay.
I can pull it shut if one of them comes out.
Okay. So as you guys are like chilling, like formulating your plan, you start to hear like this loud like banging on the door. Again, it's frozen shut, but you hear this loud bang, like someone's trying to break the door down.
All right, boys, you ready?
Boom!
Let's pulls his bandana up.
Boom!
Sword.
Boom!
You know, Roland has his short sword out.
You guys can roll priority again.
Maybe I'll do better. I'm gonna retire this die. Wait,
Nope, I did worse.
no, this was the one I gotta retire.
7.
Okay.
But since I control the opening of the door, no, I'm putting back where I was.
Okay, so you're like kind of to the side of the door.
Yeah.
Guess-
I smushed myself in there and hid myself behind a
Guess better.
sheet of ice.
Gotcha.
It's the same color as the stone.
This one gets retired as well.
Roland and I are further back with me in front of Roland.
So what are the rolls?
8.
7.
7,
So you guys roll off.
14.
15.
There's your good rolls for the roll off.
I go last. Wait, it doesn't matter because I'm the only one that can open the door.
So boom! The door busts open. You see a frog-like dude standing in front of the door. Say that uses his action. So So upon seeing you, he leaps back 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, plunges into the water, and then disappears.
Is the door broken?
The hinges of the door are broken. Yes.
So like the inside, there's like really,
Well, there goes that plan.
the inside is like flooded. There's really deep water.
Yeah, so you could see, like, you know how deep it is,
Okay.
but you could see, like, clearly submerged portions of this area. And there are portions that are a little drier. They're still mucky and wet,
Yeah.
but they are drier. Here's the lit torch is just like laying here on its side.
Yep.
And again, you see this is the area where they were when you guys first came in, and there's all like shit all around, and there's a door that's open past them.
Okay.
Obviously, we should dive in and fight them in the water.
I'm still hiding behind the ice and be like, we should still lead them in the hallway.
We are still in priority, and it would be Roland's turn.
Roland's gonna take a ready action to Eldritch Blast any of the frog people that come through the door, and he's gonna take like 15 steps back.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be like from here, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
And he's gonna have like his hand ready to Eldritch Blast some shit.
Okay. So the water is like mucky. You can't really see through the water too well. Ian, I don't know why I wrote Ian instead of Prince. I don't know. Ian's turn. That's weird. Usually you don't do it like that.
Ian is Prince.
Prince Chauncey.
Prince is going to swap to his short bow and take one step back.
Okay, so 5 feet back.
Yeah.
So this is you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And Den?
That's his turn.
It is Vekni's turn. I wrote Kevin for some reason. Vekni's turn.
I will
Very weird.
make a layer of ice right under the doorway, underneath the water, so you can't see the ice underneath it. Trying to make it slippery.
Where are you putting it?
Right in front of the door.
Oh, in front of the door, like on the ground, like on that
Yeah.
like solid part of the ground. There's a layer of ice. It's slippery.
Slippery.
He's doing that Sub-Zero ground freeze.
Okay. You hear some like sloshing in the water. You see bubbles rising up like in the various areas like in front of where you are in the water. But that's it. And then it's Roland's turn.
Roland's gonna do the same action, and then as just like a free thing to say, he'll say like, I don't think they're coming out. But yeah, he's gonna have the ready action to shoot them in case they do.
Prince.
Yeah, he's just going to ready an arrow. Fire if one of the frog things appear.
Vekni.
I'll just stay where I am and pull out my whip.
Okay. So again, you hear bubbling, moving around, sloshing around the water. You almost think that you see like a head bob up and go back down like really quickly, but you're not really sure. It's very mucky and murky, the water. And then it's Roland's turn.
Roland's gonna do a ready action Eldritch Blast if anything walks through the door, and he's gonna take another 15 feet back.
Okay. Prince.
Prince is just standing there with his bow, and he's like, I don't think they're coming.
Vekni.
Well, I'm gonna try to be quiet because I'm trying to stay hidden. I'm just gonna go.
We end the priority. They're not going to do anything. It appears. They're just like in the water. So we don't need to be in priority anywhere.
All right. I'll melt the ice in the beginning of the door.
Okay.
Roland will take like 15 feet forward. He'll just say out loud, I think they're just protecting that area, but they're not gonna come out and attack us.
I should hope not. Vekni's gonna stand up from behind the ice cover, and I'll start backing up towards Prince.
Okay.
Well, boys, I think this room is off limits.
Yeah, I don't think we should fight them in their home field.
Yeah, definitely not.
Well,
But moving on.
That one is pretty strong to kick at doors that he's frozen in 5 cubic feet of ice. I wouldn't want to get hit by that.
All the better that we just leave them to do their own thing. Maybe there's treasure in one of the other hallways and doors.
All right, so we'll start heading back, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so...
But boys, keep an ear out in case they are coming up behind us.
Definitely.
So you go back the way you came, or you trying to go all the way back to that intersection?
This was the end of the right path.
You were in the straight path.
Yeah, that was forward.
Yeah.
Oh. So this is the end of the straight path?
Yes.
All right. I guess we'll go left.
So left as if you had just come out of that door with the rotten food? Or left from where you were facing?
Left from the rotted food.
A 50-foot hallway, and it seems like it bends to the left.
And keep going.
Okay, so you make the bend, and you see there's a door, 20 feet. It's not that far, 20 feet down.
Straight ahead?
Yeah, straight ahead.
Do we hear croaking?
No.
All right, I'll go over to the door and open it slowly.
Alright, so it opens pretty easily, and it looks like this is like the smallest room that you've seen so far. It's almost like it's like just like a small, not quite a closet, but like a really, really small room. Like it may, like think of like a modern office, a very small room, and there's just a single bookshelf, and it's actually fairly dry. The room itself is fairly dry. There's a single bookshelf in the room.
I'll check the bookshelf.
You find 2 tomes that are legible and not crumbled into yellowed nothingness. Ooh, this
shape
printer.
water cantrip is awesome.
It's really seems really strong, definitely in this area.
Yeah, well, when you said the floors were wet, I was like,
Yeah, like you're kind of
we're
doing
going to be in
whatever
the
you want.
desert the rest of the time.
Probably.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Those are more political papers.
Prince immediately tunes out.
Yeah, he would not be interested in that, would he? No.
More political parties?
There is a Federalist Party and a Democratic People's Republic. I mean, these politics of a dead nation.
I mean, maybe should.
Maybe you're interested.
Yeah. Maybe you could read the other one out loud to me. That'd be cool.
This book details the tenet of the Federalist Party in the Democratic People's Republic of Jatir. The Federalist Party is mostly concerned with the following: nationalism, self-determination, liberty, property, freedom of speech, religion, and movement, limited government intervention in daily life. Oh, I like this place. This is a nice place.
15 XP for reading that.
All right. I'll say this one says that there's a 3-party system of government for the Democratic People's Republic of Jatir, which was founded in the year 1225. So what year are we in?
6380.
6380?
Yes.
So like 5,000 years ago almost?
Yes.
That paper's still around. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say the paper was created in that year.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well, they were founded, yeah. Alright. It says the Democratic Republic of Jatir is a small island with rich history and an ancient temple devoted to the lightning goddess Celtwigus.
Celtwig.
It says the nation is governed by an elected parliament made up of the 3 main parties: the People's Party, the Federalists, and the Celtwigus Party. That's it. So it's just those 3 parties. I wonder how long those frog people have been here. Maybe they used to make up one of the parties.
As a frog people, I don't know if they were. Maybe. Who am I to judge? Well, let's keep going.
Alright.
So I guess we'll go to the right path.
Okay. So you see, there's not a bend. There's just a door straight down 50 feet. It's one of those wooden doors.
Is there croaking?
Nope.
I'll open the door.
Door opens, and you see a room full of. It's like very messy, but it's just like crates and crates and crates in the room. Some of them are busted open. Some of them are just fine and intact.
Well, boys, shall we take a look?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's see if we can.
Is there
find
another
some,
door in this room?
No.
Ah, crap.
Let's see if we could find some weapons or something.
We'll start looking.
So who wants to do the investigation roll for this?
I'll
Can we
do
roll?
it.
We were all looking, but
Yeah, you can all look. Sure, you can all roll. That's fine. I'm
Sweet.
cool with it.
0.
You didn't find anything.
19 for me.
What is it? Investigation?
Yeah.
7.
So Brett, you find orange cloth gloves. They're in very good condition, but they seem like they're very old and musty. But they're in very good condition. You also find a leather coin purse that's also in fairly good condition, but musty.
All right. Leather.
That's it.
Coin.
There's nothing else really used in any of the crates.
Cloth gloves.
Yep, and they're orange.
Do the gloves seem like they have any magic about them or no?
Not that you discern.
All right. Well, I mean, maybe we could make use of these. It kind of just holds up the gloves.
Just picturing like neon orange mittens.
That's basically what they look like.
Yeah.
Roland's like, I found these.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
Prince
job,
is just
bro.
staring at the wall like, I should light a torch.
I really can't see in the dark.
It seems that's the only way to go is through that frog room.
I mean, you pointed out earlier, we don't even have to be down here.
That is true. It's a good point. So there's no reason to fight these frogs that can break so much ice.
But would they be there if they're not hiding something important or guarding something important?
They could just be living there, frogs.
They must be really good conversationalists because they're good at breaking ice.
Haha! So this island is covered in a black cloud, correct?
Yep.
We didn't see any stairs or anything, nothing going up from where we are?
No.
Well, I'm okay with leaving the froggies alone.
Okay. We'll go back up the rope.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, frogs, we're leaving. Bye.
But it wasn't game related, so
Alright, so you guys get back up. What are you all gonna do?
Now, why did we go down this path again? Because we just
I
saw
don't know,
it. There's a path.
kind of wanted to see what was down the hole.
Okay.
I did say you saw new footprints when you guys got to the bottom. There.
New footprints?
I did say that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, when you guys first got there.
And there was
Newer, not new, newer.
And then they disappeared.
They didn't disappear. They're still there.
Yeah. Okay.
Were they going into the crack in the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
like newer, as in they're pretty fresh.
Yeah, like fairly fresh. Yeah.
I forgot about that. I wouldn't have left if I knew that. I wouldn't have left if I knew that.
Well, I don't know where else they could have gone except past the frogmen.
Well,
You guys didn't really explore the city, really.
the frogs, they seem to run away.
Well, they were still staying in their little swimming pool area.
Yeah, this is true. I don't know, but these are these footprints that are here that I totally remembered from 3 weeks ago. Well, let's put a pin in it and come back. So I'll just let the boys take the lead.
We'll check out this building if we haven't already.
The building's on the side. There are like holes and whatnot in the sides of the building and like in the siding, and you are able to like get in. It's a very like wrecked building, and there's debris everywhere. And yeah, Prince, you could roll investigation in there.
Oh, this will go well.
You got this, Prince.
6.
A 6. Okay, you don't find anything.
You got this, Prince. You got this.
What were you investigating?
Just inside the house. So like the ways down, that's castle. Just like a big castle.
Looks like it's a temple.
Temple. Okay.
From where we are, can we see any symbology on the temple?
No.
Perhaps it's the temple for
The lightning goddess.
Clepegus.
Yeah, that seemed to be the only god on this island, so it's a safe bet.
They did say the treasure was with the people that worship Clepegus.
That's a good point.
Clepegus. Clepegus. What is it?
Seltwigus.
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 That was nowhere close.
Yeah. It also said like they would smite non-believers or something.
Well, if they ask gold, I believe.
We could.
She says with a smirk.
I guess we could check it out. Maybe that's where your friend Teclis went.
I still am worried about the footsteps down below. But the footsteps are not going anywhere.
And really find a way out of that.
Then to the temple.
No, down below we didn't find a way out. So if those footsteps are newer, then I'm sure whoever's down there is still down there somewhere.
Yeah. Can we tell, now that we're on the top, which direction the hallways led out? Did they go towards the temple? Did they go this way? Did they go...
They went in the direction of the temple.
Perhaps if we go through the temple, we will get to the other side.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it's worth a shot. There's not much else around here except from broken down buildings.
When was the last time we rested?
I believe after you battled the orc and the human misfit bastard, you guys returned to the small ship with
Yeah.
Bomber and all them, and you rested there.
And how long ago was that?
That would have been, I believe you marched 12 hours to get to where you
We've
were.
been going for a while.
And now you guys were fucking around down that crater and everything, so it was a couple
Couple
like
hours.
15 hours ago. You guys are probably fucking tired, actually.
Perhaps we go
You guys
back.
eat today? Or drink?
Yes.
Of course.
What'd you eat and drink?
Rations. Duh.
You subtract them from your inventory?
Of course.
Obviously.
Let's go back to the to the tent that they set up outside of town. Maybe take a nip.
That's just not a bad idea.
You guys are gonna like rest? Is anybody gonna keep watch?
I'll keep. I only need to rest half of what you boys do.
I think I'm the same half elf.
I don't think so.
No.
You might be.
I'll check.
So I will stay awake first, and you boys go get some sleep.
Sure.
Okay. Kevin, why don't you roll an unmodified d20?
That's how much damage you're taking.
10.
Roll a perception roll.
Alright, my pass was 15. Crit 20.
Oh, great.
Yeah, crap.
So
Just means you see your death coming.
So how would you be positioned by that tent?
Well, they'd be inside. I'd be sitting right here with my back to the tent.
yeah, half elves don't get the trance.
Yeah.
Okay. So hundreds of feet in the distance. So you're just like, you're just sitting, you're looking around, keeping your eye out on things. and all of a sudden you just notice, like it almost appeared out of nowhere. Like you didn't observe this before. You didn't see any movement in your peripheral or anything like that, and you just see that same Kenku that you saw in the Doddering Mongrel Tavern in the first session. You see him again. It's hundreds of feet away, and he's sitting on a rock up near like a cliff face, and there's trees and whatnot. Far off, hundreds of feet in the distance. He's just sitting, staring right at your camp.
He was part of the
Sitting
misfit.
still.
He was part of the misfit bastards,
Like
right?
Kiku Snow.
Yes.
Ah, notes.
Nope.
And he's just staring at you guys from way, way far away. And he appears to be by himself.
All right. How long into the rest has it been?
So this is about right around when they enter their sleep. So I'd say around like a solid 45 minutes into the rest. Once they really fall asleep.
And he's just sitting there? Like, did I notice him pop up? Or
He
is
has not moved. You haven't seen no movement at all. It looks like he's just silently staring. Very, very similar to how he stared at you guys in the bar and didn't say anything. Very similar.
Oh, I didn't light a fire. If that's what you, like, we
That's
don't.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, man, it's like- Vekni's going to lean over to the tent door and be like, Prince, Roland, we are not alone.
So when you lean, you look into the tent. You keep your
No,
eyes on
I
him?
keep my eyes on him.
Okay.
Fucking frogs!
Roland will wake up and I'll say, "Huh? What's going on?"
Now, were these guys were on your ship, right?
Misfit.
The Misfit
They're on the
Bastards?
bastard side, yeah.
Prince, one of your friends from the Bastard Sire is here.
Prince immediately pokes his head out the tent with his bandana up over his face and his sword out.
And Vekni's just leaning against the tent pole like this, staring straight out.
Prince looks in that direction. He said, I don't see anything.
No, yeah, you wouldn't see, would you?
There is your raven friend, the Kenku.
Zico?
Keko.
Keko? Keko.
Kick off now.
They,
Son of a bitch. Does he see us?
He has not moved.
do you know if he can see in the dark?
I actually don't know if Kenku's have night vision.
I don't know. Is that something I would know? If
Roll history.
Keko? Okay. I'm sure this will go well, too.
You got this.
You need a cigar box.
Anything intelligence-based. Cool. -2 again. 9.
You can't quite recall if he's able to see in the dark or not. But you feel like it's something you should know.
Just okay. Point me in the direction. I'm just gonna run straight at him.
No, that sounds like a bad idea.
Wait,
Like, I'm kind of poking my head out the tent. How far away did you say it was?
About 300 feet.
but
300
is
feet.
there
far.
is there moonlight or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, there's not.
That's why it's because it's got the black clouds.
Yeah, there's not
Then
moonlight.
our dark vision's only 60 feet.
Oh.
The moon breaks through the clouds.
The moon breaks through the fog, and you're able to see as it shines on him.
So I can see him too, right?
And then, yes. And then the fog covers up the moonlight again, and now you can no longer see him.
That son of a bitch.
It's a good thing you pointed that out, Kevin. Thank you for that.
Yeah, only 60 feet. I mean, technically you're within 60 feet here.
But you now no longer see him because the moonlight broke.
Yep.
Well, if we can't see him, he can't see us.
Well, there was no saying that he saw us in the first place.
It's true. How dangerous is the Kenku?
You know he's an officer. You know that he's killed many men. I would say that you don't know, you can't really quantify his strength.
Probably as strong as Like Ice Flare and Mulbrax?
I'm going to just look up and see if I notice anything in the sky moving around.
No.
Okay. Well, it seems that staying here is not a good idea.
I mean,
I'm gonna go try and find him.
Let's try to sneak around him. And Vekni's just gonna turn and jump over this wall to the other side.
if
Ooh. Okay.
So she just
Okay.
runs.
if he's here, does that mean
The rest of you
Ratlack's
guys
here?
I hope so.
Oh,
Not yet. You're only at level 2.
I mean, I don't. Those guys are like
That won't
all
stop
pretty tough,
Prince.
right?
He's gotta try.
Alright.
So yeah, Prince will go to jump over the wall as well.
Roland will.
You should definitely make Roland roll for it.
Ninja flip.
Roll
like,
Roland
launches over
acrobatics.
Roland's face plants.
Acrobatics to jump over the wall.
Nah, you could do it without a roll.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Dan?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Well, you crit one, you crit one.
I got a 6. Well,
Nah, you can do it without the roll.
All right.
So,
Just kind of falls over as he jumps the wall.
His rolling like really clumsy. I'm starting to think he's terribly
Well,
clumsy.
his strength is really bad.
knowing Prince can't see, Vekni's going to reach back and grab his hand and be like, keep low. And she's going to start running.
So you guys are trying to be stealthy, or you're trying to be fast?
I'll try to be an intermediate.
All three of you? Well, you all three roll stealths.
Okay.
24.
Ooh. Oh.
If
Not smart, but I can do
23.
13.
What's yours? A +5?
A 13.
Yeah.
+6.
Mine's a +4.
Why do I have Molbrax's stat sheet?
Yeah! Fuck that snake. What did you roll?
13.
The 13 was the low roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a 24, 23, and a 13. Man, somebody's the odd man out.
Technically not a pirate or a thief or.
Well, I mean, a
anything
monk
sneaky.
and a rogue should be quiet.
Yeah.
We're very dexy.
My dex is actually +3, but I don't have any like
Wisdom's
proficiencies in stealth.
That's +4. Okay.
So we're looking
+4
at
also.
a +3.
Yeah, +6 is stealth without expertise.
Damn.
Okay. So you guys run along the length of the wall, about 300 feet, and you get around to like where the woods and where the cliff face was, around where you saw Keko Snow. You get around that, but he would have been on the other side of the wall.
How high is the wall?
It's 6 feet. It's not very high.
Okay. And are one of you over 6 foot? Because I am closer to 5 foot.
No.
I thought you were like 6 something.
I don't
6'1" or 6'2".
think. Let me see. Did I
I'm 5'6".
put it somewhere?
I'm 5'3". But I'm a lady.
Where do I have those numbers? I don't actually.
Just a
Don't actually know.
lanky.
You said you were 5'8".
Yeah, I think definitely under 6 foot, probably like 5'8".
Wow.
We're a short party.
Where do I?
Short guys.
So we'll get to about where we're supposed to be, and I'm going to take Prince's hands and grab both of them, put them on my hips, and be like, lift me up.
Sorry. It's funny.
19-year-old Prince kind of stands awkwardly.
He like does the butt out.
Lifts Vekni up.
Okay, so your dark vision reaches 60 feet. So about 40 feet away from you, you could see in the woods, you see 2 figures walking away from you, like they're walking deeper into the woods. You see the back of Keko Snow. He's just like very calmly, just walking. And next to him, you see a much different figure, much larger, a hulking figure with blue armor and red skin.
I can't tell color. Dark vision, you go see black and white.
A hulking figure with armor. He appears to be a dragonborn from behind, as far as you can tell.
Well, we know he's weak.
Yeah.
Vekni will tap on Prince's hands to let me down.
There is your pussy dragon bone and your Keko snow.
Okay. Prince starts climbing the wall.
Oh shit!
What?
Vekni will just look around and be like, okay, and start climbing the wall.
What?
Okay.
What are we doing? Prince, what are you doing? Like, I'm kind of whispering.
Okay.
He doesn't answer.
All right.
I will
follow.
draw 2 darts, 1 in each hand.
Okay.
It's going to be a TPK if we play.
Probably.
All right.
Yeah, and Prince is going to draw his greatsword and start sneaking up behind them.
Okay. Why don't you roll another stealth?
Everyone?
Is everyone doing what Prince is doing?
Yeah,
Or is Prince doing it by himself?
He's going off right to him. I'm going to try to go off to the side.
So you're both trying to sneak up behind them
Yep.
closer? Okay, you both can roll stealths. Roland, what are you doing?
I'm following like
17.
a little bit behind the two of them.
Okay.
So I guess I'll roll stealth as well. Yeah.
If you want to keep up with them and try to sneak up on those 2 enemies, then yes.
All right.
Then roll a stealth. He's gonna fuck this up.
No, actually,
nice.
19.
Okay. All right. So
good rolls.
they're not aware of you. You're about 20. I guess Roland and Vekni were kind of like equally distanced. I'm assuming, right? And kind of spread out. So you're about 20 feet away from them.
All right, so I have 1. Actually,
And they're in the woods. So you're like at the tree line.
I'm going to sheathe one of the darts back under my tunic, vest, whatever the hell it was.
I can't believe this is happening. Go ahead.
And I'll draw out my my whip and keep a dart in my other hand.
Okay.
And if I can just keep moving, because they're moving slowly, you said.
They're
right?
walking very slowly, very very calmly, just walking just further away to the woods.
If I can
Not in
get
any hurry.
past them, I'd like to get somewhere where I can get up in a tree.
You want to climb a tree? Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll stealth to climb a tree. You could just roll the athletics to climb it. DC is 6.
10 plus 2.
So
12.
you're able to get up. There's a tree right next to you. It's a fairly tall tree. You're able to climb up it a bit.
Okay.
20 feet, we'll say. What's Prince doing? I can't believe you guys are
He's
doing
going to
this.
keep
This is
approaching
wild.
them, and as soon as he's in range, he's going to attack Keko.
Yeah. And
With
the
your
second-
sword?
My greatsword.
The second he attacks, I'm throwing a dart.
All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
I'll, all right.
I mean, what do
Thanks
you,
for
do you
being
want?
married.
Hold on, Dan. Do you want us to meta and knowing that they're going to kick our ass?
No, I want you to do what you would do.
Yeah, this is what
If this is what
Prince
you
would
would do, I want you to do it.
Okay. I would have gone for a subtler approach, but
No, Prince is not subtle when it comes to...
We're fucked. You're fucked.
I just want to get us to the main campaign. I figure TPK does that very quickly. No, just kidding.
I got 40 speed. I think I can outrun him. You go down, I'm out.
I have bonus action dash, so...
I mean,
Oh, I do too.
technically-
I've
oh,
stepped
that's
in the
right.
wind. Oh, we'll just leave him.
You don't have to be faster than the bear. You only have to be faster than the slowest person.
it's true.
And guess who that is?
I mean, I can use my action, but I'm definitely
Do you
slower
have a
than
backup
guys.
character? Because
It's about to go down.
Not yet, but it will be a min-max paladin Sorkadin or something like that, just to survive.
A Bardadin's
Paladin,
pretty good.
Sorkadin, or Warlockadin,
Yeah.
Bardadin. Really anything Adin is just good
Oh,
automatically.
so I'll be running at 120 feet
Yeah.
for 6 seconds. Holy shit. I can only do it twice, though.
Okay, yeah, I can run 90 feet around.
Why? What do you got? 40,
Indefinitely.
40 speed, then bonus action.
Bonus
40,
action,
and action.
step
40,
of the wind, and then action dash.
40.
It's 120 feet. Remember?
Yeah, action
you remember?
dash,
You were
bonus
the,
action
you were the
dash.
Flash ones.
Except my regular movement was 120 feet, so I fucking.
Dude, we didn't
we tell you
understand
that?
how it worked. We just added everything together.
Every time you got a movement speed increase, you added the full amount, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So it'd
well,
be
like,
like plus 10, so it
first
just
time
adding
playing,
up.
it's kind of odd because it's like plus 10. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to add plus 10 to my 30, so that's 40, and then another plus 10, 50. They're over 9,000.
All right.
Power levels 8,000. Huh? Now. Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right! Cut it!
What are you crazy bastards doing?
Where's my guy?
Here, over right there.
Oh,
So where would you be in relation to where they are? You could set it up. The enemies still aren't aware that you're there.
I was gonna say, like,
You can put it in front of them, then they're gonna see you.
Said that I ran until I was past them and climbed a tree.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say like 20 feet behind Prince or whoever.
Okay.
So that when Prince gets them, they'll turn their back to me.
All right. So I think Prince, what were you saying that you did?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up behind them and attack Keko.
All right, so you're gonna have to do one more stealth roll.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
Come on, they all have like.
That is a 22.
All right. He is not aware that you're there. And then you can roll your attack.
Over 9,000. What 9,000? What? What 9,000?
Man, for somebody that doesn't like Dragon Ball Z.
That's
talking about
literally
a lot.
that's the only clip I've seen, and I do love that
That is
clip.
a 21 to hit.
Gecko?
Yeah.
I would imagine that hits, but let me make sure.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, we're definitely fucked.
It does hit, yes.
All right, so then I'll throw my dart.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
And I'll shoot my Eldritch Blast at him.
18.
Oh, you're doing it all like at once?
18.
To hit with a dart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I do not. What is that? Plus
7 piercing.
Okay.
9 to hit. That probably misses.
9 does not hit.
Yeah.
17 slashing with the sneak attack damage.
9 plus 17.
26.
You down? Yes, I got the kill.
I don't know, you announced your damage first.
You did your damage first.
Yeah, but I said I wasn't swinging until he saw.
Ian, describe it.
Damn it!
Ooh, wow.
Man, I never get kills. I said I wasn't gonna throw until he went.
You did your damage first.
Yeah, but I had less math to do. I had to roll a d4.
I can't believe this happened.
So as they're walking through the fog, completely unaware, even though he knew we were there 5 seconds ago. I guess he wouldn't have seen us either.
He didn't see. Yeah,
He was
he
just
just.
scouting.
Just scouting.
Yeah.
Keko is standing there and just this dart kind of slams into the side of his head, and as he turns, this great sword just swings straight through his neck, decapitating him.
What was Cloud's like final limit break?
Omni
Old
slash.
Omni
Well,
Slash.
I'd like- I like to picture as the dart hit him, and as his body lurches this way, your sword comes in the opposite direction.
Smashes through
That's
his
pretty cool.
throat. And the body takes a couple more steps with the Dragonborn before it collapses.
Okay.
Yeah, without
Okay.
top hat.
Okay.
He's like a chicken. He starts running around.
It's probably pretty silent.
Well, Danny noticed you.
Did he?
What the fuck? Roll priority.
What's up, bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
19.
11.
Really? Well,
Damn, I've rolled shitty priority.
so
Yeah,
Prince
so,
19.
11 for me.
Ken?
8.
Really?
Yeah. Rolling bad on priority tonight.
Prince.
So yeah, Prince is gonna
That
take
was
a
an 8, a 7, and an 8 for priority, I think.
step in, take a swing at Danny.
Danny boy.
That is an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Ooh, nice.
He's gonna take an 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And bonus action disengage.
Ah.
Smart. How much damage did you do to him?
Ooh, stay in the darkness.
11.
Okay.
That's Danny's turn. He's knocking down trees.
Did Dragonborn have dark vision?
No.
So he has no idea where I went.
Yeah, but you have no idea where you went.
Oh, that's fair.
You're like, oh shit, I gotta get away.
You see him, you see this like smoke coming from around his mouth, and he takes a big inhale. And this giant like cone of fire spits right towards Roland.
Roland's dead.
He's our tank.
Roland, make a dex save.
Okay.
You can do it.
Ooh, 21.
Wow.
Oh, you saved. You
Nice.
saved half damage.
Good thing the
I don't have
Dragonborn
that
is so bad.
rogue thing yet. Uncanny dodge.
I think I get that too, but it's
You're
called
taking
something else.
6 fire.
Oh, yeah.
6 fire.
What is that called?
Alright.
You're right, though.
What's up?
Return.
We're like the
My
same.
turn?
There's a lot of
He's within 30 feet of me, right?
Sure is.
Yeah, Prince, how did you even see where Kekka was?
You let it happen.
I let it happen.
Technically, I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Maybe...
I didn't just...
Were they being silent when they were walking?
Yeah. Well, no, I guess they would have been crunching and stuff.
And talking.
Yeah, walking in twigs. Well,
Maybe,
He's a big
maybe
dude. There's
talk,
no way he's
maybe
being
talking.
quiet.
probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have got that off, but that's my fault. I didn't catch it. So
I didn't think of it either.
Alright.
Well, actually, well, you know what? We could say that in this spot where everyone's fighting, there is a nice moonlight shining through the fog. We'll say that actually. How about that?
It's kind
I'm
of
cool
a
with
bad,
it.
kind of a
Sets
badass
the
scene.
ambiance.
Yeah.
Like the mist on the ground, the moonlight, silent trees.
Kinda
Very,
cool.
Very samurai movie.
Alright.
Kinda cool.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do the Hexblade Curse on him.
Sure.
And then I'm going to
Blade
back
curse.
back up 30 feet and shoot an
Still
Eldritch
on
Blast
back
at
for
him.
that 8-hour episode.
Okay.
I'm pretty
30 feet?
quarantined
Yeah.
still.
Ian, just move Roland back 30 feet. As a reaction, Danny says, "Get back here, you little fuck!"
Reaction, I'll say,
No.
catch me if you can, pussy. Or wait, what did he say at the bar? I'm
I
trying
want
to
to make you his bitch.
Oh yeah, catch me if you can, bitch. I rolled a 20 to hit.
That hits.
I just picture like the teenager trying to be tough though. Like,
Yeah,
catch me if you can, bitch.
as I run away.
There's a little like stammer.
Yeah,
Bitch.
bitch.
Bitch. Alright, 4 plus 8 force damage.
Okay. That on your turn?
Yes.
Vekni.
Vekni will drop down from the drop down from the tree.
Just waiting for the tower to fall too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
6.
Loves getting close to these enemies.
I'm a monk. Actually, I got a whip. I got range.
Okay.
She will crack that whip.
Okay.
I think you can do it with it too, right?
No,
I can't do that.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I feel like that's the whole point of having a whip.
That's what I thought so too. But nope,
Okay.
that's a miss.
Okay.
And then let's see. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 foot. I still have 15 foot of movement. She's going to 1, 2 right behind him
Oh.
and flurry of blows.
So you get the facing advantage
So I roll with advantage now.
because it's facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's focused on Roland.
13.
No.
Second flurry.
17.
Yep.
Pop, pop.
Pow pow, motherfucker.
6 bludgeoning, I guess. What is punch?
Yeah, plug in.
Bludgeoning.
Okay. And do they get reactions if I'm behind them?
Hmm?
If I moved away, would they get a reaction if I'm behind them?
There's nothing in the variant rules that I read saying that they wouldn't still get the what's it called? Opportunity attack?
Opportunity attack.
I believe he would still get it. I guess he would turn 180 and do it, I guess.
Like,
Unless Ian can find something in the variant rules saying that he can't.
I mean,
Well,
I would think he would have.
I'm pretty sure he
I would
can.
say he'd have disadvantage, but let's see.
I'm pretty sure-
She cracks
sure
him.
he still
She comes
can.
up. She swings. She hits his armor. Then she finds a chink in the armor, punches him in the side of the neck, and she goes, "Prince sends his regards." And then I'm going to take the chance and move backwards.
Yeah, he's going to take an opportunity attack.
Sure.
That is a 7.
That misses.
Okay. That was Vekni's turn, so
Yep.
Prince.
Okay, so I'm assuming he turned around now. For his
Yeah, he would have.
reaction.
Yeah, he would have turned around. Sure.
Prince,
This poor guy is getting fucking gangbanged.
come up behind him
I can't believe I missed 2 out of 3 shots
and attack him.
with advantage.
You're rolling really bad for you today.
So first one, so 24 to hit.
That does hit.
Double natural one, so that's awesome. He takes 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oof. And bonus.
He's a
action.
beefy boy.
Bonus action. So it's
Shank him with a knife.
10, 15. Bonus action disengaged. 20, 25, 30. No. I'll just take a step away.
Hmm.
I felt that big ass sword slash against his back.
That's my water softener.
I thought it was like some weird demon baby.
So he feels that attack on his back, and he goes, "Fuck you! Fuck all of you! Fuck that bitch over there! Fuck that slut over here! Fuck that little pussy!
And
I'm gonna
6
kill
seconds.
you all!"
You're cool, I'm out.
And he spins 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he goes for behind attack on Mr. Prince. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it's a hit. So
It's like, fuck you. And then he just runs all the way around you.
Yeah, that's
20.
It's gotta wind up.
Nothing personal, kid.
All right, you're taking 2 piercing and 8 bludgeoning. Oh, he has a spiked mace.
I was gonna say, what kind of weapon does
So
that?
he's got the spiked mace, and he raises it. Boom! He slams Prince in his left shoulder, and Prince can feel the ring of the blow on his shoulder. And then he makes a second attack. Ooh!
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Crit 1?
Crit 20.
Uh-oh. It's a crit something.
I don't know. Dan's not happy, so it's probably a bad roll.
It's probably a
I know,
20.
I can't tell.
No,
'cause
it's
kind
a
of
crit 20.
Dan loves killing
You're not
PCs.
hitting Kevin.
How much HP do you have?
I'm at 8 hit points.
What's your max?
18.
Oh boy. How are you so low at HP?
I just took 10 in the first
Oh.
attack.
We're level 2. That's right.
So that's good. 3.
I mean, I won't give Dan a hard time about the difficulty on this one. We did just attack 2 major NPCs.
Does that kill you?
Outright.
So
You'd have to do
26.
26 damage total to
oh, so it's D8 plus 2 because of the crit. It has to be that much.
Yeah,
so that's
okay,
10
so it's 10.
plus the D4.
Okay.
That's 14. That has to happen. That has to happen.
Yeah.
Plus another 4. Plus another 7.
Yeah, no, he's
21?
not, he's
You're not
dead.
dead- you're
he's
not dead?
downed.
I'm
He got
down,
knocked-
but not dead.
He got cracked in the skull.
Were you close to being dead? You had to have been
So
close.
you said it was D4, D8, and 2.
20.
There was a
No,
D8
it's like
plus
20
2,
21,
then a D4
21
So
total damage,
4
right?
plus 8.
And
That's
7
fine. He
more
wasn't that close to dead.
total.
Or wait.
Nah, he was fine. He still had like 15 damage to go before you.
Really?
Yeah, because you
I
had
was really
8.
worried he was dead.
You had 8. Maybe it was 10, but no, he's not dead.
Okay. So he hits you in the shoulder. Boom! You feel it
Took off
sting.
by 5.
And then he goes to the back. 5 more, you would be dead.
Yeah, 5 more. I'd be instantly
Wow! I thought you were dead. When I just saw the crit, I was like, "Oh, he's fucking dead." And then with a backhand, boom! Bashes you in the face, and you go
These
down.
are named NPCs, So if you go down to this, it's it's a thing.
Better than falling.
It's
from
It's
that.
fucking
It's
pirate,
understandable.
a random pirate number 3.
And he's like, yeah, take that shit, bitch.
Then he rapes you.
Roland.
11 to hit, probably misses.
That
right?
does not hit.
All right, I'll take another 15 feet back.
My turn.
Yes, Vekni's turn. You're right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Vekni will. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will. Well, if you can do it, she's going to do it. Or is it here? She's going to run in the dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After she sees him go down.
Okay.
And that means I have advantage.
Yes.
21.
That does hit.
As she's running, she drops the whip and pulls out her short sword.
It's half your movement to do that. Do you have enough movement to do that?
Isn't it a free action to drop and pull?
No, to draw weapons is going to be half your movement.
Man, you're a pain in the ass
That's
with
how
this
we've
shit.
been
Fine.
doing it.
Fine, she's just going to run up and she'll kick him.
Okay.
Seven bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then she'll unarmed strike again.
Crit 20?
Crit 20.
Okay. Nice.
So that is an automatic 8
Oh. Damn.
plus another 4. So 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then flurry of blows.
You're not done? That's so much damage.
Oh, monks have flurry of blows.
Okay.
Does that mean I get 2 more after this?
What? Well, how?
Takes an attack.
much
I thought you
key do
did.
you
I
have?
thought you did an
This is
attack.
I only have 2 keys.
I thought you did an attack, and then that was your flurry.
Point.
Yeah, how'd you do an unarmed strike after your attack?
Well, all right. I get 1 more attack for my.
He
flurry
did
blows.
a.
You get 2.
he
Your
did-
bonus. Your bonus. If you use flurry of blows, you get 2. If you don't
Flurry
use
does a D8 each hit.
No, he
No,
crit.
I
It's a
critted.
D4. So he
so it's a
did.
D4
Oh, and then you roll
plus
the 4.
4 plus 4.
Okay.
So flurry of blows.
You don't get your proficiency for every attack. Don't you only get your proficiency for 1 attack?
No, not for monks. Does a
Or you get your proficiency every hit?
what?
You get your proficiency bonus every hit.
Yes.
For the
Yeah.
attack
Look,
rolls?
it's
Yeah.
right here. Bonus action. You get your proficiency. See, plus 6, plus 6.
Oh, every single hit? Oh, okay.
19.
That hits? Oh, he's getting fucked up.
Not that one. That was only a 5.
You did a lot of damage on that turn. He's fucking reeling. He's bloody. He's hurt. He's reeling.
Times
All right, let's retire this dice. Let's try this one.
And then
This dice box actually makes me roll really low. I'm just gonna roll on the table.
That's it.
that's all I can do.
Prince.
Death save.
11.
Nice.
Success.
Yeah, nice.
So you just fucked Danny up, and he's just fuck.
She came running in with a kick. Bow, bow, bow.
Can't believe I rolled double 1s on my
He
damage
turns.
roll.
Isn't it his
Blood
turn?
pouring. No,
Oh, okay.
no.
It's me, Danny.
Blood,
okay.
blood pouring out of his mouth. You fucking slut. After I kick your ass, I'm gonna take it. And he fucking swings.
course.
He fucking swings for your head with his spiked mace.
Of course. Dan's not
That's
actually.
a 10.
17.
17 DC AC. Second attack.
Yeah, it's not actually.
Okay, it's a 12.
All right, I'm gonna shoot my Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Miss, let me get a kill, please.
Ooh, 18 plus 6, 24.
That hits.
And then I forgot the first time, but I also get proficiency bonus damage for that curse.
Oh, that's right. You get an extra D6, right?
No, I get the just plus 2 flat proficiency added onto the damage.
Oh. Why are you laughing?
I'm giving them a play-by-play of the combat.
Oh.
And Steve made a great meme.
12. Wait, what are I need to? Ah, damn.
You're level 5, right?
You get 2 Eldritch Blasts or just 1?
I just get 1.
Five.
So is it 12 plus 2, 14 force?
Describe it.
Holy shit.
Oh, I wish you. I was gonna do it non-lethal, tie him up so you could kill him.
Oh, no, I'm not doing non-lethal.
It's probably
Yeah, so
the best.
he turns to Vekni and he swings once and then he swings again and like she ducks out of the way and he's like, I'm gonna kill you, bitch! And then like he like pumps himself up and then all of a sudden you see like this purple light just shoot through his head and you see like his eyes just roll back in his head and he falls over.
Just picturing you look over and Roland's like this.
So,
Like,
oh man,
like this, like freezing.
oh man, you guys got some fucking XP.
Yes!
I didn't get any X.
So the
didn't
bonus
get any
XP,
kills.
15 XP for each final blow. Who I believe it was Ian and Brett
Not
got
me.
final blows.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even matter though.
Fucking dart to the side of the head.
Yeah.
Vekni's gonna
Oh, here we go. All right.
run over to Prince, roll him on his back, and try to wake him up. I don't have any medical kits, so I can't really do anything.
Wow,
It's the
We're
thought that
second.
matters.
you guys got 383 XP each.
Got like halfway to leveling up. How much? 300?
383 each.
383. All right.
Those guys are fairly strong. Keko actually had a lot of offense,
Oh, I leveled up.
but it didn't.
568 plus 398.
I leveled up by 10. So you guys are like at least halfway into level 4 by now.
So 383 plus 15.
I got 966. What do we need to level up?
900.
It's on the Discord.
966. God damn it! I'm so far behind.
981.
I leveled up. Oh man.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm gonna
dun.
rest.
Oh shit! I get a subclass now. We get subclasses
Oh
now.
shit.
It's been enough sessions.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know what subclass I want to do. I kind of want to go Kensai because I want to make the whip a monk weapon, but I also want to do something that's not Kensai.
Why? I thought Kensai was one of the better.
Yeah, but I'm having fun with water. So maybe if I go the way of the elements or whatever the hell it's called.
That would be cool. Avatar.
Swashbuckler now.
I didn't. Well, we didn't rest yet, so.
No,
that's true.
I'm gonna wait.
And you haven't lived yet.
It's true.
Yeah, do you want to make some more death saves to see if you survive?
Can I give him help?
How would you help him?
By rolling him onto his back and
Don't die!
shaking him vigorously.
I'll let you give. I'll let you give him advantage for one roll.
Okay.
Alright.
This one. You can't decide after the roll.
It was this one.
He rolled 2 dice.
It was a double fail.
Oh well. No.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
that's good. You got to fail out.
There's another fail.
Oh, you might be dead. Well,
Natural 20.
Yes.
double success.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
it
he's
is
up.
right on the
God
thing.
damn.
You almost permanent.
That's the second time.
There's no way
That's
to
the second
stabilize.
time I was
Yeah.
at 2 fails and rolled a natural 20.
It's a respectable way. It's a respectable way to die, though. I think.
Wait, where's
Oh,
the
I would have no
table?
problem with
Yeah,
it.
that's respectable.
Pact
And natural 20s, it's actually not 2 successes. It's you get 1 hit point.
Pact.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
I
you're
looked
up.
it up afterwards. So,
you're up.
I'm up at 1 hit point.
There you go.
now what?
So Prince coughs
Alright, I'm gonna
open
go over
and
to
jumps
Keko.
up to his feet and he's like, "Where's it?" And he finally sees Danny dead and he's like,
And Vekni's sitting next to him and be like, "Hey, baby." And she points over to Roland. I didn't.
Going
pulls out his dagger, goes over to Danny, starts cutting one of his fingers off.
I'll go over to Keko Snow and get my dart.
Okay, you
Yeah,
retrieve your dart.
I'll walk over and say, "Are you all right, Prince?"
He's got like blood pouring out of his like face. It's like, never been better.
Wait a minute.
Imprint of the mace in his
Did
face.
we get a rest or is he still knocked out?
No, natural
He's up with
20s
1.
on death saves give you 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
So he's
you're
actually
up.
back. I'm up. I'm just basically dead on my feet.
Wait a
Imprint.
Man, am I the only one that hasn't taken damage?
This This session, yeah.
The last session too.
I took a decent amount of damage. You would have downed me if I didn't save on the breath.
Oh, really? You would have went down?
Because yeah, I had 10, so I took half 6, so I was down to 4.
If you got down on that first turn, you guys were gonna TPK. There's
Probably.
no way you win. If you went down that first turn, there's no way you guys win.
What?
Danny would have killed all 3 of you.
No, he was almost dead.
If Brett went down, Brett did a bunch of damage to
Yeah,
him.
Brett hit with 2 Eldritch
Yeah,
Blasts.
Brett did a bunch of damage.
Oh.
If you went down that first turn, you guys are fucking dead. I mean, maybe I don't. I mean, maybe. I mean, how many hits are you gonna take from him?
3?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what his damage was doing.
I mean, fuck.
Probably.
Just 31 around.
Well, he has
Yeah, but he critted.
He has 2 attacks, so you could
It was
maybe
10.
take
It was
3
10
total.
on the non-crit
Yeah.
that I took.
Oh, then 2.
Yeah, I'll take a finger from each of them.
That's the Keko too. Okay.
I'll check while I'm taking my dart. I'm gonna just scope out what gear Keko has.
So Keko has like really plain red robes, and he's got a dagger, and he has a crossbow, a hand crossbow. That's it.
Okay.
And he has
Yeah,
20 crossbow bolts
Okay.
on this person.
Were they walking on a path, or
No.
were they just walking? Okay.
They don't have any, like, notes or anything on them, do they?
Like orders or anything? No.
Yeah.
They don't have anything like that.
Vekni's gonna sit down next to Prince. Be like, well, say out 2 more off your list in backstory.
Yeah, but you guys beat them. Well, the one shot.
That's the second time you're like, I'm gonna show up and then try to run away.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, they did it again.
You do have a habit of doing that. And Prince was, well, Ian was just playing his character. He wouldn't let
them walk
people
away.
who-
I should have just put Radalac and Dos Flacos there.
Yeah, I think then we might have. I wouldn't.
You would have had to call Prince off because Prince would have been going anyway.
Yeah, it was
Would've
two,
been like-
it was 2 versus 3.
Would have been tackling him. Like,
No, bro,
hold it back.
no.
No.
4 out of 9 now.
There you go.
Yeah, you're doing it's fucking session 0. You
Is,
killed a bunch of them.
Any gear on Danny?
He's got
Magic
blue.
armor, magic
Well,
weapon.
you can't see the color, right? He's got like this huge full plate mail that wouldn't fit any of you. He's got the spiked mace, and he's got a shield.
We could probably
Any
sell
money
his...
on him?
No.
Plate mail's worth 1,000
Yeah, we
gold.
can sell his plate. Stuff's worth a lot. I remember
worth a
from
lot.
my time in the army.
And it's like it looks like fancy and like custom also.
Well, I don't really think we should be carrying it around right now. Perhaps we store it back as a tent.
How much does full plate mail weigh?
Probably a lot.
I don't know. I'm a small female elf.
Just keep in mind if you're gonna be carrying that around, that's gonna affect your.
Encumbrance, yeah. 65 pounds.
Okay. Oh, you're able to hold way more than that.
Vekni's going to suggest that we take his armor and weapons, I guess, and bring it back to the tent and try to get a rest.
Yeah, I could really use a good night's sleep after that battle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel fine.
I'm fine. I'm doing great.
Prince, you don't look that good. I'm
This
gonna
is
be
blood
honest.
coming out of my ears.
He really got you good with that mace.
Vekni will go over to Prince and drape his arm over her shoulder to try to like support him and be like, Roland, will you get the armor? And I'll start taking Prince back to the tent.
Sure. Did you take his flail?
Yeah, I'll take the mace.
Oh, okay.
It's a mace?
The spiked mace, yeah.
Is it magical?
You think it could be?
All right. Take it all back.
Spiked. There's no spiked mace. Mace.
Well, he has a spiked mace.
All right. Well,
Maybe it's not listed as a normal weapon, but he has it.
all right. I'll take it. I'll just put a regular mace for now. I have a spear. Does that mean? Do I have? What's his face's spear? Molbrack's a spear.
Someone has it.
I think I do because it says spear.
Oh, yeah, it's probably it.
I should have used that and thrown it at him. Oh well.
Yeah, somebody had it.
So
Yeah, I think I gave it to you because I'm never going to use it.
what did it do? It, like weird, like you take damage if you use it.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere.
It was like 1d6 poison, but you take 1 poison every time you use it.
Oh, remember I told you guys. I think it's like 1d6 piercing and 1d4 poison. You take 1 poison every time you attack with it, whether you hit or not.
We're going to try and take a long rest again.
Yeah, so I'll get him back to the tent. And are there provisions around? I can't remember.
Just what I said was in the tent. It was like wine or shit. A little bit of food or
That's
anything.
good enough.
I think the rations that you took them.
I'll pour him a glass of wine, bring it over to him.
Like, what? How does it feel to have 2 more names off your list?
It feels really good.
And while we're talking, she's gonna have she's gonna find a cloth or something laying around and start wiping the blood off his ears and his face while they're talking.
That was very foolhardy of you to run straight at them, knowing of the strengths of the other ones.
Yeah, maybe, but I can't let them get away again.
Well, they sure did not.
No, they didn't.
Who do you have left? Is it just that Minotaur guy and that other one?
So, like, immediately from memory, Prince would list off.
Yeah. Dos Flacos, Ratalac. And then... Oh, there's a
Fluffykins.
Tabaxi, right? Yeah.
Dr. Fluffykins.
Cold Brew, Dr. Bunnykins, Smokey, Dos Flacos, Ratalac.
Smokey.
Salvio.
Oh, that's right, Salvador.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Salvio.
forgot
He's
about
the one who... Salvio's the one who they... The one guy said
4
was
at a
powering them all up. Hey, so are you still going to kill Cold Brew?
Oh, did I say his name?
I caught it too.
Well, there's no reason to talk about it now. You boys need to get your rest.
Okay.
I will go back out and keep watch.
Thanks, Captain. You were really great out there.
Well, thank you. You finished him off.
Yeah, I don't know. This is all still kind of new to me.
So she wrings out the blood from the cloth, redampens it, and just puts it over Prince's forehead. And she walks out the tent and she goes, "Good night, sweet boys. Roland, I'll wake you up in a few hours."
Okay.
Good night, Captain.
Good night.
And I'll go back out to take watch.
Okay. So the entire night goes by without event. Well, aside from the battle and the killing of the 2 Misfit Master officers. You get up in the morning and there you are. You got your full rest.
Yeah.
Which comes with level ups for
Hell
everybody.
yeah.
That's a lot of XP.
Back to the blade.
What did we learn?
Hell is a
Attack
talisman?
Everything.
Well, I mean, you almost
Oh, we gotta go
died.
fight those frogs now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You guys are way more powerful.
I got another key point. That's it.
I am now a swashbuckler. And I can now sneak attack creatures that are isolated from all of their allies.
Ooh, that's good.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's good.
If an enemy is by itself, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if the enemy
Swashbuckler.
knows I'm there or if one of my allies is next to them, I can sneak attack them.
So just as long as they're not
Swashbucklers
adjacent to an
are so
ally, you
good.
can do it. The fuck?
Swashbucklers. Or do I go Way of the Shadow? Ooh.
And you also
Yeah,
get it if they're surrounded by allies too, or that replaces.
If one of my allies is next to them, I can sneak attack them, and if they're all by themselves, I can sneak attack
Okay.
them.
You're gonna
So
be
if
like
they're
sneak attacking always.
Well,
Pretty
except
much.
if he runs into a group of like 5
And
by
when
himself.
I attack a creature, the creature can't make opportunity attacks against me.
What? The fuck?
Ooh, I can deflect
As
missiles.
a beast, you guys are gonna destroy these frogs.
And my charisma modifier gets added to my initiative.
I gotta make these encounters harder.
No,
I
you
can sneak
don't.
attack against a creature if I'm within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of it, and I don't have disadvantage.
Damn.
Spells known.
My initiative is +7 now. Back
Sneak
on
attacks.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swashbucklers are
Is the
cool.
enemy breathing? Yes. Okay, I have sneak attack.
Alright.
Swashbucklers just really good.
Wake up the next day.
I feel really strong.
Look over at Princey. Are you feeling better, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel great. I want to check these little outlying buildings real quick.
So you can see the remains of like where a building once stood, but here there's just like pieces of stone, broken pottery, and like some like rubbish and debris.
So, Roland says, so I guess we go find Teclis now?
Well, I guess that is the whole point of being here. So let's head out to the temple. I feel great today. She flexes her girl muscle.
Well, you walk up to the temple. You see this big structure. The air in front of the temple is a little darker, a little thicker than the fog that you've been trudging through the whole time. You could barely see through it at all. It's nearly opaque. It's not opaque, but it's nearly opaque. You could see that the temple's there, but it's very, very dark. On both sides of the front door, you could see monuments, similar to the other statues that you passed in the city. They appear to be those large statues of Celtuegus. The building appears to be in very good shape and untouched, unlike the rest of the ruined city, where everything's like rubble and damaged and fucked up and laying on the side and shattered. This building actually seems like it's pretty much like pristine.
So as we're walking up, and I noticed all this, Vekni's going to turn to these two and be like,
Maybe Celtuegus, she smited the rest of the city and blew it up because they did not believe in her. She says with a little bit of a chuckle.
Roland kind of gives like a laugh, like, I don't know. More than likely, the parties probably just turned on each other and started fighting. I don't really believe in that.
Yeah, do you say it? Prince kind of laughs, but then like looks back at that crater that was in the middle of the city, like,
yeah.
yeah, the giggle is kind of like a
yeah.
So go to the door. Oh, go to the door.
You can't.
You can't get to the door?
No.
Oh.
Around 7 or so feet away from where the door is, you try to move forward and there's like some kind of barrier or something you're not able to pass. Like where that fog is getting super thick, around where that starts.
Tiny hub.
You can't like pass through it.
Well, maybe there was some truth to what they said about the Celtuegus taking control of the city.
And I put my hand on the barrier and try to like push through it.
It doesn't give.
Well, we tried everything. We should go.
Perhaps we go back down to the hole.
Is there ways around the
Yeah.
temple?
Yeah, it's big. It's really big, but you could probably maneuver around it.
Do we see this thing that we can't get around?
You don't really see it, but you do see that the fog is that same fog that you've been walking through. It's really thick here, and like around where that starts is where like you feel this invisible barrier that you can't pass.
Does it seem like the fog is stopping us, or it's like the fog is accumulating up against something?
More like it's accumulating
Okay.
against it.
Is there like any rocks on the ground or anything?
You sure?
Could I pick up a rock and like try to throw it like high and forward in the air to see
Yeah,
like
so you try that.
how far the barrier goes? So I'm going to do that.
Sure. Make a athletics.
Crit 1.
So you like wind up like you're trying really nice. You're trying to like really fucking whip it, right? And you're not very athletic. You're not very experienced with throwing things.
But it's a perfect strike. Bounces back, hits you in the face.
Fucking hurl it as hard as you can, and your release is like really late, and you release it down on your foot, and you can roll a d6.
Dislocate your shoulder.
Take a d6 of bludgeoning, so you can roll a
A rock? Like a tiny...
Break your toe.
It's an improvised weapon.
Dislocate your shoulder.
D6 of damage?
Yeah, take a d6. D4. D4.
D4.
Because improvised weapons D4, isn't it?
I think so.
Improvised, yeah, is it? I thought it was
It's D4.
I thought improvised.
Of course I roll a 4 for the...
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you take 4 bludgeons.
Alright.
I like that you rolled a 4 on the d6.
You
also.
threw it like Fauci throwing out the open
Yeah.
pitch.
And you could play out how Roland would react to that.
Did we see it happen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
you see that happen, and I kind of go like, oh, but it it slipped.
As Vekni just puts her hand on his cheek and just goes like this.
Is you okay there, boy?
I just wanted to throw it high up in the air to see how high the barrier goes.
That's a good idea, but next time throw it up.
Rocks must be sticky around here.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, throw it up.
I tried. I think I'm done now.
Maybe you should try one of your LDG blasts.
Okay. I'll try to shoot an Eldritch Blast, like kind of at like a 45-degree angle. See how high that thing goes.
So it shoots up in the air towards where the temple is, and you see that there is a certain point where it seems to collide with some kind of invisible barrier. And Eldritch Blast explode, or would it bounce? We're gonna say it bounces off.
Probably explode, I guess.
We're gonna say it bounces off.
Sure.
It doesn't do shit.
Yep. Well, looks like it goes pretty high up.
Yeah.
So, guess back down the hole to go get through those frogmen.
So the path that went straight is the one that went to the frogs. So that
Yeah.
would be the one that would lead close. Yeah, I guess so.
Do we roughly know where we are in the island? Like, do we know we're like in the middle of the island?
I don't think you would know
Okay.
because you
We
landed
only
on.
saw one side of the.
Yeah,
that's
you
fair.
wouldn't really know.
We take a trip around the temple.
Just to
Or do
see.
you assume, as I do, that this whatever it is?
And again, I push against it.
Not that.
There's a
Close.
separate building next to the temple, right?
It's a separate building. It's not part of the temple.
I mean, we should see. Does the force field cover this other building?
Okay.
Okay.
Check out that other building. See if we can get in.
You see a collapsed stone building. There's rubble covering the front doors, and there's a large hole in the left side of the building.
We'll go in the hole in the side of the building.
All right, you enter in. You see there's this room. It's like full of debris and broken shit, and you see this like this. It looks like a recently cleared area of the building where there's a stone staircase leading down into darkness.
Try going down.
Yeah, this might be a shortcut.
Okay. Better than climbing down that hole.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the frog hole.
Let's go down the stairs.
So you start walking down the stairs, and it's a very, very long staircase. You're walking and walking. It could be 100 feet down into the earth, something like that. You get down there, and at the very bottom, there's a door, and you can hear like muffled voices coming from the other side of the door.
Are they croaks?
No,
How close to the door are we?
in front of it.
I'll put my ear against it. Can I make anything out?
No, the voices are still muffled. Like they're not like it does sound like they're not right up against the door.
Does
Like,
it
might
sound
be-
like common, or you just can't tell?
You can't really tell.
Okay.
Is there water on the floor?
Not where you are. It doesn't. You don't see water.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
No.
I'm gonna attempt to open the door quietly,
Okay.
best I can.
So you're trying to like be stealthily.
Yeah.
Well, you roll a stealth.
If you're trying to be stealthy, roll a perception.
18.
Okay. All right. So you quietly open up the door and you enter this room. So this room is like that underground area that you were in before, where everything's wet, very moist. But the room that you're in, it's massive. It's a very big room. You see shelf after shelf after shelf of books. It looks like it's a library. Around the center of
Oh, we're power gaming now, boys.
around
Hell yeah.
but a lot of these books look like they're ruined from the moisture there. In the middle of the room, you see a very queer sight.
Oh, no, I don't want to know.
You see a grizzled-looking pirate standing, speaking to a creature. It looks like a giant blue octopus.
What was that kid saying? Something about an octopus? Lusego?
I think so. Yeah, what did you say? Octopus. Let me see if I have it in my notes.
Usagos don't eat an octopus. Their calamari isn't cooked. Something like that.
Susago and something. I think it was like save the octopus, but I don't remember.
Save or kill? I mean, these are important
True.
distinctions. Don't let him in or don't let him on the boat.
Don't let the prisoner on the boat.
Let's see. Lusago must be free. The prisoner must not board the ship.
Damn, I thought I actually wrote more notes. Guess not.
Before we get too far down that rabbit hole, does Vekni recognize the pirate?
Vekni recognizes the pirate as Teclis,
Okay,
the first
that's what I
mate
figured.
of the Golden.
Oh, well, wouldn't you say you see Teclis? Wouldn't I know that right away?
They wouldn't.
Yeah, but
Well, Prince was the one who actually looked in the
This
room.
is true.
Does Prince know Teclis or no?
Yeah.
Oh, he had already left when you came on board?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince joined barely before you did.
Gotcha.
okay. Then Vekni would be like, when she opens the door and we see Teclis, she'd be like, Teclis! And she'll start running towards him.
He whips his head around. Oh, Vekni!
And she'll jump and just give him a big hug.
He gives you a hug, but he looks confused. What are you doing here, lass?
You have been missing for weeks. You have not returned.
Weeks? Has it been that long?
How long has it been?
It said it's been many weeks.
Okay.
He turns towards the blue octopus-looking creature, and he says, "Jesuit, has it been weeks that I've been here with you?" And the it's been here for a while.
My goal is to take a feat so I can learn that language.
Teclis says, "Oh, Vekni, I didn't realize it's been that long. I met Jesuit, and we've been just down here looking over all these old tomes. We've had a really good time hanging out. I'll tell you, the way he gets started and we start reading and look over these books together, I feel like I'm a prisoner down here."
Oh, then you must be very, very powerful. Reading all these books.
What?
All that XPs that you're
Knowledge is power. But seriously, I feel like Jesuit's been. I mean, not against my will,
What
but I feel like a prisoner.
What is a Jesuit?
My friend is a Gargoctopus or something. I don't know.
I've never heard of such a thing. Where are your companions?
They should be back at the camp.
There's no one's there.
Well, that's not good. I mean,
How long have you been down in this room?
I've been down here a while. I came down here with the other guys, and they checked out the books with me for a little bit, and they got bored, and they left. I didn't realize I'd been down here that long. Did you see Bomir and all the guys at the boat? Did you see my friend Honesty? Was he there? Did you pass by him by any chance?
The gnome.
Is that which one's the gnome? Bombardier?
Honesty is the
the
gnome.
Oh, yes, we saw them on the shore.
Oh, great. So everybody's okay.
They're waiting on you. Your ship has been wrecked on shore.
Well, I've been reading these books, hoping to find a way to get into the temple. There's like a barrier, I can't get past it.
Did you go down into the... Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Teclis. This is Prince and Roland. This is the captain of the Bastard Sire.
I thought Mundo was the captain of the
He,
Bastard Sire.
there was
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, okay.
It was Mundo, and then Rattlelack killed him, and then I didn't kill Rattlelack, but chased him off, and now I'm the captain of the Bastard Sire.
Captain Mundo is dead?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. I killed him. That motherfucker.
The bastard
That's
sire.
sad news. He was a good man.
The bastard sire is now
He
part
was.
of the our armada.
So the bastards gave us their ship? Are they?
Uh,
I'm confused.
Vekni will just explain to him what happened.
Okay. So who's your other friend?
This is Roland. He
Roland will
is
kind of peek out and go, "Hey,
he is one of the few that we chartered from the doddering mongrel to take to Un with the soldiers.
Oh, you serve King One. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, did he not know of the contract?
With King One?
With-
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he would know. He would know about it.
Yes, he is one of the soldiers, but he has been an integral part of the crew since most of our officers fell sick, and you have not been there.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be away for so long. I've been looking for this treasure. He reaches into like his breast pocket and he pulls out this like really crude map. And he goes, "Yeah, I won this treasure map in a card game while I was at a tavern in Port Dragonfly. Yeah, the man that I won it from, somebody I've been familiar with for a long time. I met him quite a few times on my travels. He's a retired soldier named Draven. He always would complain about his deadbeat, lazy, incompetent son, and would talk about all the work he did at the orphanage in Port Dragonfly. And he seemed really deep in his cups. He was upset about something that happened at the orphanage. And I took every penny and every valuable from him. And finally, he offered up this map as part of our game. And I'm ruthless when it comes to cards. So I won it from him.
This I know.
Ruthless.
Well, as a captain, he would be very pleased to see you.
Well, I should make my way over there.
He has been sick for weeks.
The captain's not feeling well?
No, he has been out of commission. I have been acting captain.
How have things been going?
Well, I caught a tuna,
Okay.
an avocado tuna.
Avocado tuna. You don't mean the halanka
Did I get
deep
the-
sea tuna, did you?
The artichoke tuna? Artichoke, sorry, wrong vegetable.
Halanka
It's a halanka artichoke tuna.
I didn't even think that really existed.
It does, and we have more on the ship.
Oh, let's go. I can't. Well, I still kind of want to figure out what's going on with that temple. There's supposed to be all kinds of treasure in there.
That's
Did you
what
guys poke around up there at all?
Well, he threw a rock at his foot, and it showed that he can hurt himself. So
How did that help?
it didn't at all. It was quite embarrassing for him.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he kind of wants to stay here, so maybe we should head back to the ship.
Well, if the captain's not doing
This is
well,
the
I
captain.
don't think I can abandon the
Well,
fleet.
as the first mate, it is your duty to head back to the ship, but the treasure could be good for our mother.
Well, while we were down here with these books, Jazweet was able to recover some of these damaged books, and there's some interesting information in them. He loves showing.
Let me read them.
He loves showing everybody these books. Jazweet, you want to? And his tentacles like excitedly spread out, shoot out towards you with these 3 tomes, and he hands them over.
So what does Jazweet look like? Is Jazweet
It's
a
an
mind
octopus.
flayer?
He's like a blue octopus,
All right.
but he seems to be intelligent and he can speak.
Like this.
So it doesn't look like a mind flayer, just like the actual octopus. Would never do something like that today.
See, the octopus gives Vekni these
Oh,
tomes.
Jesus. This is a lot of reading.
Oh, boy.
Gotta earn it.
Hey, is this one more than 15 because it's 2 pages?
And then, as you're looking over the tomes, Teclis asks Vekni, Vekni, have you told your 2 friends that story I always tell about that crazed man Zombini?
Oh, that was, what, 80 years ago?
It was a long time ago. The evil gem.
It was just...
And
That is your story, not mine. I was not there. I had already left the city by then.
Well, so Prince, Rolan, I'll tell you guys, and I'll tell all the other Wonder recruits when I get in the boat. But so I went through this
He
man,
loves this story.
a paladin named Zombini. Apparently, this evil gem corrupted his mind, and he went mad. Him and his friends all tried to murder me. Since then, I've been very suspicious about meeting new people. I learned the ability to sense the evil in people's hearts. Well, I'm also able to sense curses on items. I'm not great at it, but I can do it. It takes me about 5 minutes to check each person and each item. And whenever there's evil coming from a person or an item, I feel a slight discomfort. The more evil that I sense, the more discomfort that I feel. When we get in the boat, I want to check you guys out, all your items, check out all the guys on the boat, the new guys, just to make sure there's no one like truly evil on the boat. I just don't want anything to happen to me like what happened with that douchebag Zombini guy.
Well, as your story goes, that Zombini was a human, so there's no way that he can still be around.
Well, Zombini's not going to be around, but I still am worried about other evil people trying to murder me. Him and his friends had hired me for a job, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, this guy's trying to fucking kill me for no reason.
Well, you said he was corrupted by that gem.
Well, yeah, true. So I guess not no reason.
Well, it was no big deal, and I punched him in his arm, because you can dodge anything.
Well, he did fail terribly trying to hit me. He was pathetic. He missed me over and over and over again.
She rolls her eyes. She rolls her eyes and looks at Prince Aviumaque. I've heard this song for the past 100 years.
Did you say fucking kill you as an ing or like fuck and kill you?
You know what? With that guy, it could have been either one.
I heard another story that he sucked a dick for a 5 gold piece shield. He went straight down to the balls.
Added it to the notes. It's official.
It's been official
It's in
for like 4 years.
It's in the record of this campaign.
Alright, so this...
Do you guys have any ideas reading over those tomes?
Well, this book is written in very sloppy common. It is a bunch of unorganized notes. The book mentions the temple. It's sealed with a magic barrier. Of course, we've seen that. There's a person referred to in this book called Machi. Does that name sound familiar?
I think it's pronounced Maki.
Does that sounds familiar? Why does it sound familiar? Maki.
That was
Wasn't that the one?
that? The kid say Maki?
Was that the fish?
I think so. Oh, the fish. The fish might have said it. Yeah.
Was that the fish?
Why don't you roll a history? No, actually, no. You Vekni doesn't know.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Vekni doesn't know that name.
Oh, okay.
Am I supposed to
You
know?
guys have heard that name, though.
Which one?
I haven't.
Prince.
You guys, not your characters. You guys have heard it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
So our characters have not heard that name?
No.
Oh, Mackie's Roland's friend.
Machi,
It's
no.
Mackie. There's Machi. The book states the group called Vigor is led by 3 Fury Lords. Machi is the name of the Halfling Fury Lord. Oh, well, I probably should have just kept reading. Perhaps this is the same man? In question mark. And this book here discusses demands from a group called the Order of Dominance, directed towards the Parliament in the blah blah blah. It's blurry. The water has sucked this book. People's Republic of Jatia in what year are we in?
6380.
Oh Jesus, that was a long time ago. 2300. Somewhere hidden deep inside the temples, the northern part of the island, the zealots discovered ancient texts and secrets that turns the entirety of it's all blurry. Kortania asunder. As the Order of Dominance quickly learned the discovery of demanded access, the followers of Cletos considers the temple sacred and would not permit any non-believers to enter. Under the circumstances, the order sent one council member of Jatia to warn the parliament to give in. The order's demands, or else. I don't know. This is all this political bullshit that we've been reading. The parliament still refused to grant access. I do not know what is the meanings of these checklists.
I've been trying to figure it out. I guess there was 3 political parties a long time ago. They found something in the Celtuegus temple that we can't get into, and this group demanded access to it and making threats. I'm not really sure what happened exactly. Trying to figure it out.
Well, do you believe in these gods Celtugis?
Well, I believe that gods could exist. I've never seen one. I don't know if this Celtuegus is real or not.
Maybe.
I know that something happened to this place.
Well,
Maybe.
what could have... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you ever run into any frogmen while you were here?
Oh, yeah. How would you know about them?
Well, we went down a hole and then we ran into them.
You... They're in the next room. You went down... So you went down to the crater, and then you came all the way through, and then you went back, and you came back around.
Yes, and then we killed Danny and Kikusno.
Doesn't even sound kind of familiar. I
They
don't think I
are
know them.
officers from...
Prince pulls his necklace of fingers out, and he's like, "Oh, they were 2 of the bastards."
Oh, they're why are you guys killing this? I'm confused. Why are you
They
guys killing
attacked
this?
us.
Oh yeah,
So we told you the story there.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah, they killed Mundo. You know, then they attacked us, and then we killed a few of them, and I've just been hunting them.
Good job, I guess.
Thank you.
So,
Proudly tucks the necklace back into his shirt.
so did
They are just boys.
so the frogmen try to attack you?
Well, so when I first came down here, I met Jazweet before I met the Frogmen, and he's kind of been keeping them away from me. They're not really that aggressive as long as you don't like go into their little area and like bother them. Like they don't come in here.
I was half expecting to be like, yeah, we play poker on Friday nights.
They're kind of harmless. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure if you went in there and started poking around all their shit, they'd probably attack you. But
Well, have you poked around in their shit to see if there's a way through that room into the temple?
well, there's only the door leading out into the tunnels, and then the door to get in here.
Oh, I don't know.
There's not any other doors.
We could not see into that room. They came...
And you didn't go down into the hole at all? You just been down here
No,
with
I was
Jasmine?
over there. I've been all over. I've been here for a while. I've been all over this island.
Okay. Those footprints were probably Teclis's then.
That's what I was assuming.
Yeah, I've been all over the place.
What do you think happened here that could destroy half a city? Do you think it was a retribution from the gods? Because from what we are reading, that we have been reading in the tomes and whatnot down in the hall in here, they say that they will smite the non-believers. And there's so many parties that say that they will ban religion.
I'll be honest. I'm very confused. So going over the tomes and whatnot that I found down in the library, I'm able to find like little blurbs here and there. I think that this Maki person might have something to do with the barrier. Maybe the Order of Dominance did something to why the island's all shattered and destroyed. But that happened so long ago, I'm sure no one that was involved with that is still around.
Yes, it was
Try to-
4,000 years ago.
So I honestly, I'm very confused.
I'm surprised these books are still around.
I mean, who knows how old these books are? Are these 4,000-year-old books? Did someone... I don't know. I'm very confused.
Well, what does your blue friend know?
His ability to read common is very poor. So I've been trying to help him a lot understand what's in the tomes, and he tries to help me find tomes that aren't destroyed and that have legible writing on them. As you see, this is a very large library. There's a lot of books here. We've been here for a while.
Well,
He was here before me, so...
What have you read about these Celtugis?
Just that she was a very harsh god, and that the Celtuegus party was very, very loyal and devoted to her. They would not let anyone in their temple under any circumstances, is from what I understand. And apparently they found something amazing, something incredible in the temple, whatever it was. They didn't want anybody else to see it.
Now, this god is the god of lightning.
Yes.
Is he the god of storms or just lightning?
I think it's just lightning from what I've read.
Have we noticed any lightning while we were on the island?
No.
Well, this is... And you've been here for weeks and could not get in.
Cannot find a way in. Maybe if we could find this Maki person.
But it says here that it might be one of their Fury Lords.
Yeah. I know that one is trying to fight that bigger group, so they might have some kind of dealings with this person. Away.
Yeah, well, and the problem is 2 of these boys right here are 1 soldiers.
I don't see that as a problem. I think that's good.
To talk to a Vigor Lord?
Well, maybe they'll be going to the war. They'll have an opportunity to find this person.
To find a Vigor Lord?
I could take him.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course you can. I've seen what you can do.
Huh.
But I guarantee you cannot eat Teclis.
Prince kind of sizes him up. He goes, why would I want to?
It's because you couldn't.
you couldn't lay a finger on me, boy.
Woo!
You would miss.
And perhaps, I don't know. I'm at a loss here.
I don't know either.
That's really making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
How long is your friend even here?
I mean, he's been here for years, I believe. Just he's mesmerized by these tomes in this place.
Jesuit, how old are you?
280.
And how, in the 280 years that you've been here, did you spend your time in this city, in this area?
No, I was in the area around here.
Was there people here?
People come and go sometimes.
Like living civilization?
No,
Well, it seems as they have not been here for a while.
there are people at the temple though.
Still?
I've seen people leave and come in.
Do they answer their door?
I never tried to knock on the door.
What are you?
I'm a gargoctopus.
They can just walk through the barrier.
I'm not sure how they do it. I don't get too close. I don't think they want anybody watching them, interfering with what they're doing. They always seem very busy.
How often do they come and go?
It's very seldom. That's not a bad place to have.
We are getting there.
Well, Teclis, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Vekni. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We'll probably be getting back to the boat next session.
Next week,
Probably.
maybe. Unless Dan goes back to Knights and he fucks everything up again.
See ya.
Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.